Yes! Come on! Get in there. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name's PR, Arsenal fan. I'm joined by a very special guest. We've got Lola in the building, Arsenal fan and Nigerian.
Depending.
Mm.
Both counts.
Depending. I'm joined by Rubinho, a Manchester United birthday boy. Rubinho, Manchester United fan.
One game at a time, boy. One game at a time. 3 points. That is all that matters to me. Just keep doing your thing.
I am joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. We've beaten Tottenham Hotspur 4 times this season. I'm sick of the sight of them, man. They're such a terrible club.
I'm joined by David, West Ham.
Hold on. Waycross when we won. Waycross when we won. It's Robin's birthday. Waycross when we won. Waycross when it's great. Waycross when it's great.
You know this
it's
guy.
Robin's birthday. Waycross when it's
great. Robin,
I ain't finished. The Ghanaians are out. It's Robin's birthday. The Ghanaians are out. The Nigers are out.
yes.
What a moron.
Birthday. The Nigerians are out. I'm finished. There we go.
Oh, guys, if you saw David at my birthday thing, this guy was on a hike.
He was going and going.
A shot of ram. I was done for the evening.
David was a different. David wasn't a different guy. He was the same guy, just on 10.
David was going and going. Man.
Love every time, man.
Big up. This is football. You done know. In the building. Look, we're gonna kick things off, Oscar. You're in a good mood, aren't you? You're very happy, as you mentioned earlier. 4 wins against the Spurs, against the season. Chelsea 2. Tottenham Hotspur 0. I bet you wish you could play them every week.
Oh, can we play you every week? You know them ones. No, it was all right, man. It was all right. Chelsea, we ain't been playing well. We've not played well in a long, long time. But on this horrible, horrible run of form, we've still managed to beat Tottenham 3 times in 3 weeks. They are a crap team. Yeah, crap team. Because we're shocking. We're absolutely shocking. Big up SW6. He says, "Come on," because he knows we were not confident about this game because we're just like, how can you be confident about Chelsea at the moment? Every single game we go into, our players look tired, our attack looks disjointed. We don't seem to create chances. We don't seem to score goals. We ain't keeping clean sheets. So this is obviously off.
It's Tottenham.
I mean, it's Tottenham.
That's why you should be confident.
No, but
you give it the full Sir Alex. Okay,
I think confident is the wrong word. Confident is the wrong word because I knew we were going to win, but I wasn't excited by the game. Like I wasn't excited that we were going to go to Spurs. But like I said, we beat them twice already this month.
Did you beat them in the league?
We beat them in the league at their ground.
That's 4 times.
3. I think it was 3 now, isn't it?
No. Yeah, we beat them 3. So I said at the top of the show, we beat them 4 times this season. But I'm just saying, since we've been on this bad run of form, in January we still beat them twice. So now we beat them a 3rd time.
Why were you confident then?
No, I wasn't nervous. It's just I wasn't.
Sorry,
excited.
why were you confident? Oh, you weren't excited.
I wasn't excited. SW6 says, "Big up top 4. Big up you, bro." What's that says? Wembley with a famous LFC. All right, with a famous CFC, and we're going to Wembley. Big up you. C1 says we always battered Spurs. And then Taha says, Cho got an assist. Oscar, be shameless. Yeah, man.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Everywhere
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Everywhere.
Do you know what I love?
Every single team. No, every single team has sang that. Every team has sang that.
Have sung that song. They're in unison when Tottenham get beat. We love it all. Oscar, listen. Yeah. This football club you played against, okay, you should never be unexcited because a manager walked into a dressing room once upon a time in 1999 when he was 3-0 down and had the audacity, the mitigated goal, the temerity. Where's Adrian when you need him? And he said it's Tottenham, and they went on 1-5-3. Listen, never again can a club like that ever get respect. I don't give a damn who their manager is. They can't get respect. But as you mentioned perfectly, they are a garbage side. But is there anything in that game that you thought, do you know what, Tottenham can still make this top 4? it's Antonio Conte's first defeat in the league as Tottenham boss.
My answer is no, and because of what I've seen, I feel like they've been scraping those wins here and there, but when they come up a decent side onwards, that's when they struggle. And to get top 4, consistency is not the word, but you also need to have some stance against the big teams, which I don't think they have this season. So I think it will be a Europa League spot, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, Oscar,
I just think it's a better team.
No, fair dues. Oscar, look, the title seems far. It's not over, but it seems. I mean, to me, it's well. It was over when you went to Stamford Bridge, but when City went to Stamford Bridge. But how do the Chelsea players sort of motivate themselves to win games now, when it kind of seems like they're in the middle ground? They're not gonna fall out the top 4. It's impossible. But winning the league feels like it's almost as hard as them falling out of the top 4.
I think like the league is like, it is what it is. Like, we're not winning the league. We're still going to try to fight for second, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I think the good thing about Chelsea is that we're still in a lot of competitions, and at Chelsea, there's always that belief that you can win those competitions. Like, as bad as the form is, I still think, if we turn it around by March, you're looking at us as a team to be feared in the Champions League as well. So I think those players, they still have to fight for their places. Like, not a single person in this Chelsea team is solid in terms of, I know I can play for this team and I'm first choice. You know what I mean? Like, even the defenders have been good, but other than Rudiger and Thiago Silva, no one's really been playing well. So everybody has a place to fight for. So there's competition within the squad, which means you shouldn't have to motivate yourselves. Like, I get what you're saying, that they don't need to be motivated to win, but bro, if I'm Timo Werner and I'm playing, I need to score because I ain't scored in time. If I'm Hudson-Odoi, I need an assist. Like, they need to play in it. So regardless of where we are in the league, there should still be motivation to play hard and play well.
Yeah, no, it's interesting what you said there. There is cup competitions that Chelsea could easily win. Any of the ones that they're left in, all 3. And if they do win 2 of the 3 or 1 of the 3, it's still a good season. Do you know what I mean? It's not a bad season. You might argue that, it's underwhelmed a little bit, but at the same time, football's about winning trophies. So if you win trophies and you're competitive in the league, you know what I'm saying? Happy days. Lola, let me bring you into this one, because has Thomas Tuchel or has Chelsea this season, in your opinion, have they underachieved this season, or are they sort of just right where they belong?
Depends who you ask, because I think a lot of Chelsea fans are doing this backtracking thing. Like, they weren't saying they were going to win the league at the start, because they were, and a lot of them have been sly with the kind of saying it wasn't our goal, it wasn't our aim, this, that, and the third. I'm like, I mean, you won the Champions League and then you went and spent 100 mil on Lukaku. It was your aim. There's no point in lying about it. So on those kind of terms, they have underwhelmed. But if you're being realistic, the fight was always still going to be, can you beat City? You get
sure.
So if they kind of pick up their form and are fighting for second, and then end up finishing third because obviously Liverpool put up a fight, it's underwhelming, but it's not bad.
Fair dues. Oscar, why was Harry Kane's goal disallowed?
Tell me,
I had a look at it on Thiago Silva.
It was a push. It was a push, man.
Yeah, no, Peter,
I can't lie. I can't lie. He got dashed still.
No, he got dashed still. He assaulted him. He got dashed still. I can't lie.
Yeah, I don't know one Gunnar that is out there who says, "Yep, it was." That says it could have been everyone wants Arsenal what Tottenham lose. I'm in a different position because I hate both teams equally. Whenever these two teams face each other, I want a 22-match brawl and points deducted. If that is possible, that's always my number one target first. Kane's goal to me, guys, I don't know. It was soft. I mean, I don't even know what you call soft. How was that a foul? Somebody tell me.
Look, do you know what it is, yeah? Part of it is bad. I don't like Kane. I've made no qualms about it. But also, over his years of the Premier League, he's got away with so much stuff. So, excuse me if I'm not going to be sad if by him slightly touching Thiago Silva with a foul, he gets away with dives and all these weird kind of cheeky little punches. I still remember this.
Oscar, you shameless guy. You shameless guy.
2 hands. That's a foul.
Look at that.
2 hands.
That's
Peter, I'll use something that you might enjoy. Remember the Arsenal game where he absolutely clattered Gabriel and didn't get a foul for it. I don't think he even got a yellow card.
Yeah.
Karma, hold that.
Yeah, no, I think it's just more astonishing the fact that he gets away with that kind of stuff you're mentioning, and in this he gets pulled up on. Like I don't know, and it's the fact that he, it was almost like this is too good to be true.
Hey, look at his hands. His hands are on.
Both hands are there. Both hands are there.
You can't do that in a rave without consent, man. You can't do that, man. You can't. That's crazy.
Well, realistically though, there was no need for him to actually do that. There was actually no need for him to do it, and he did it, so that's his own fault.
Taha says, nah, bro, it was a push. His hand is fully extended. It wasn't intentional. Wait, what?
Unintentional.
It wasn't unintentional, sorry.
I don't disagree with that, to be fair.
Fault, he actually didn't need to do it, silly. That's what the SWC.
And that's a big thing. He didn't need to do it because he was going to score anyway.
Do you know what? Look, Kane, I'm not saying it was unintentional. Definitely, he's like you were saying earlier, Lola. He's somebody who anything he can, right to the edge, he will push every single boundary. Thiago Silva buys the free kick, guys. Come on. Thiago Silva's gone in for a splash. Yeah. He's gone in breaststroke. Come on.
And guess what? Guess what? He bought that and then he got a goal as well. He's a winner.
He got a ticket and the goal as well. Yeah. Unbelievable.
I can sit and talk about Thiago Silva all day. Like he's one.
Do you know what, Oscar?
Rolls Royce, man.
He's hard to dislike. When you're a fan of a different club, and Chelsea players, I can't look past any of them without throwing up. Thiago Silva, however, that's a man that I think, what a bloke, what a man. He's done his graft. He's done his graft. You know what I'm saying? He's got Champions League. He's got titles all around the place. Fair play to the guy. But I was astonished when Kane was literally by himself, puts it in the back of the net, and I thought, holy smokes, there we go.
C1 says, of course he bought it and he got the win. He got the win. I hold that. Like, Tottenham have to eat that one. What Thiago Silva's doing isn't normal. I don't know if you guys saw that tweet, but I don't want to be sappy and get emotional, but do you remember a couple? I think it was last season, when I told you a lot about Thiago Silva's wife.
I saw that tweet.
Yeah, so obviously he scores, and he kissed his ring, and then she put a tweet saying, 17 years together, he still thinks of me every time he scores. It's beautiful. Love is beautiful, isn't it?
It's a couple you can't hate. It's a couple you can't hate. Literally, the fact that she rides for this guy, like it's all mad. Mm-hmm. She goes to the Chelsea game. She's giving the chanting.
Man.
She got minute one. She was invested in Chelsea. She was drinking it all in, and then everybody loves her. Everybody loves her.
It gives you what you need. Like kisses, the badge, all of that. It gives you all that stuff you need.
If the whole WAG thing was still a thing, she'd totally be like fighting Victoria Beckham for number one.
She's my number one. She's my number one.
1,000%. Listen, when the badge is kissed, it's off. It's game over.
You know what I mean? C1 says, Oscar Mandem are saying Thiago Silva over 26. If you know, you know. Hey, I'm not the one that said it.
I put that one on the ground still. I don't like him.
I'm not the one that said it, but you know what I mean? We agree with that right there.
They talk about Rudiger.
Number 26, bro.
No.
Who's that?
JT.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's a conversation. They are the king and queen of CFC. But real talk, Mandem, and Lola, the disrespect. Last week we spoke about Chelsea, and we spoke about a certain somebody and how Peter had his stocks in this person, and Peter removed all stocks. Yeah,
bro.
Since removing all stocks, my man has scored 2 and 2, and both of them.
Hey, we have receipts. We have receipts.
Obviously, we got to talk about Hakim's here.
Oscar, I'm convinced your boy Hakim watches the podcast because he was irrelevant for 2 years. Okay,
he was though. That's not lie.
He was doing niche. And the thing is, I was his big. You know, I was probably a bigger supporter on this podcast more than any of you guys. Right? I absolutely love this bloke at Ajax. And I'm looking at what it was that pass he tried to give Lukaku. Was it at the Etihad? And I tore it up. I just said, I'm fed up with this guy. I'm done. And as soon as I say that, he scores a belter against Brighton. Keeper should have got a better hand to it, but I got good goal nonetheless. But the goal at Stamford Bridge against Tottenham Hotspur, my postage stamp.
I just said wow. I just said wow. I just couldn't believe it.
Do you know what it is, yeah? When he hit it, it was one of the slowest goals I've seen.
Yeah, no, I hit it. I saw him hit it, and I was like, even before it went in, about 3 seconds, I said, "Go." And
I said, wow. I said, this can't go in. I said, it can't go in. It can't go in from here because this ball went up and it dipped, and I was like, oh, that is a beauty. I was like, Hakeem.
Listen, the techers are there, innit? Yeah, man just needs to show it, innit?
Do you know what it is? I've seen some really, really good goals this year, yeah. But that goal, the way the crowd like waited for this ball because it took so long to go in, and obviously no one thought it was going in. We all thought it was going wide.
What's Lloris doing, bruv?
Lloris was planted.
I'm so sorry.
Planted.
Lloris could do nothing about that. Let's be real.
No, he could have. I can't lie, he could have. But he was he was in awe as well. That's the problem.
No, it was Lloris. Lloris does it all the time, but he gets away with it.
He's in awe. He just watched it and said, "Yeah, I have to let that go in." But he was planted.
Lloris got his money, man.
Yeah, he got his contract. He's got his bag. He's old. He's retiring there. Leave it. He's going to be doing that all the time.
If you're gonna get beat in goal, though, you have to get beat like that. That's just the truth of the matter. If you're gonna concede goals,
you got packed, didn't it? You got to eat that one. You got to eat that.
I know, got packed.
Side netting, like you can't expect much, man. It's side netting, like there's nothing you could do.
Oscar, it was the Royal Mail. It was a postage stamp goal. I couldn't believe what I saw. I couldn't believe it.
P1 says Hakeem the Dream fam was moving like JJ Okocha without the IC3 Davidson. Mad. Big up Iklas. Long time no comment. He said Habibi Hakeem Ziyech. I told man about him. When did you tell us?
When did you say that?
Hold
on. When did you?
How can no one remember? Well, no. Here's the thing. He may have said something, but the fact that you are just like, nah. When the man say it? Man never said it.
He could have very well brought up Hakeem Ziyech, and I just rubbished it.
Nah. Lloris, bruv. Lloris is a clown, bruv. Man just stood there and watched it, bruv.
He was in awe. He was in awe. Bro, he could have done something. I agree. He could have done something, but he was in awe.
Dive. At least dive. Man took one step to the right. Man took one step and just looked at it.
Do you know why, bruv? That ball was heading to West Brompton. Do you remember when Ericsson scored like that at Stamford Bridge? There was a goal Ericsson scored at Stamford Bridge. I think Spurs won 3-1 there. And you just said to yourself, no, this can't go in. And I think Kepa was on his line. And he still got buried. I don't know if it was Kepa. It might have been even Courtois. He was on his line. He still got beat.
Okay, but
like on his line, it was a massive lob, huh?
But did he move?
I mean, like I said, it was going to West Brompton.
But the point is, he moved.
It was going to West Brompton.
Hey, do you remember what's his name? Newcastle, the striker. What's his name, bro?
Happy Cisse. Oh my God! If it's the one I'm thinking about,
the one in the corner, yeah, the one that is a finish. Like, you know when he's keeper, I can't even blame keeper for that one. Yeah,
but this one buried. I remember that one.
That one is just a burial. But this one, where you move and you just stare the ball and you look at it as it goes in the net, bruv. Nah. You're a clown, bruv.
He's far away from the ball, though. There's literally nothing he can do. Like, there's nothing he can do.
Yeah, but make it look nice at least.
Make it look nice, bruv. If you don't get buried, yeah.
Like, lie a bit.
I can't stand keepers up.
He's an old man, David. Like his knees, you know what I'm saying? This guy's had elbow injuries, you know what I mean? I ain't got time for that. Bro, I'm never making it.
Hey, so you see like James Ward-Prowse's free kick. At least the keeper died. Make it look saucy, bam.
That one did a weird swerve as well. So
don't just stand there and watch it as it goes in, man. Nah, bro.
Guys,
I know we'll get on City soon, but when are people going to learn about James Ward-Prowse and his free kick? Oh, come on.
Even his,
you know what he could do.
But that free kick did a madness.
Yeah, like Robin. Once you've learned, then what do you do next? Because you can't.
And that improves because there's only one thing that James Ward-Prowse can do is a free kick.
Exactly, he's perfected it. It's not
the only thing he can do.
Bro,
he's perfected. Sometimes you know what's coming, you just can't stop it. Like,
do you know what? It's called
the Ward-Prowse zone is what I call it. You put it in a Ward-Prowse zone, you'll put yourself in trouble.
It's called the Iron Robin syndrome. Iron Robin did the same goal for 20 years. Yeah. Never did he stop scoring that goal. Even in his last year, of football, he went from on the right hand side, he cut left and he bent it around to the bottom corner or top corner. They couldn't stop it. Doesn't matter.
Well, to bring it back to point, do we think Hakim Ziyech is a player that can mark himself as a wonder goal specialist at Chelsea and actually be successful? Taha says, Hakim, my Muslim bro, my Habibi, I always believed in you. C1 says,
Here they come.
Everyone's backing Ziyech all of a sudden
Oh
this
my
week.
God.
Yeah? C1 says, I can't lie, Iklas was backing Ziyech a lot, fam. And then Iklas also said, Ziyech is not good enough still.
No, but it's true. But it's true.
Big up Iklas. Big up Iklas.
I love him. Too inconsistent. Hopefully he kicks on. I did say in a back four he will do a lot better. Clear of Mason Milner.
Wow.
Disrespect.
But even still, though, it just is what it is. Though it's like we all know Ziyech has like that ability. We all know the one with left foot all that nonsense. But we can't dismiss what we saw. There's a reason why we kind of ran with the Shishidon thing, because he's a some maybe guy. He will maybe sometimes do it, sometimes not. Maybe do it, maybe not. He's what he is.
Yeah, man.
Lola, I'll never forget the pass he tried to give Lukaku at the Etihad. I lost the plot. And the thing is, I don't care for Chelsea. I don't care for him as such. I lost the frigging plot when he did that pass. And I was done with the guy. Because what will happen is, we know this already in it, there's going to come a drought soon, right? Where, unless what will surprise us, if he continues in this vein of form between now and the end of the season, you'll say, okay, brilliant. This is a top player. He's back on form to what we know him to be. Or he could just be in a purple patch right now and give it 2 weeks. We won't remember him doing what he's done.
Go ahead, Robin, and I'll go.
And I was going to ask, because I believe Chelsea have played the most games out of everyone now, because they're going off for their Club World Cup thing. I was going to say, how are you feeling about that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you get a break.
I'm excited for the Club World Cup. Obviously, in 2012 we were in it. We lost. So that's always
the English team to lose.
That's always gonna stay on. Like we've won everything in football apart from that. So I feel like we need to go and win.
Don't you get a break as well? I swear Rudiger's gone to Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know when our next game is. You know. Yeah.
So I think Chelsea only get 1 week off, whereas everyone else gets 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Rudiger is gone to Sierra Leone. Hudson-Odoi is gone to Ghana.
I was shocked when I realized that it's international break. I said, when was an international break in January? But I realized because the whole back line of COVID.
Oscar, if you man don't win this thing, yeah, you got had a howler, bruv.
Stinker.
It's a stinker, bruv.
Unimaginable.
Where is the Club World Championship?
Dubai.
Bro, there is
everything's in Dubai because Dubai don't check.
Let me name you the teams. Yeah, in the first round, yeah, it's Al Jazeera, yeah, versus some team called Pirate, bruv. I don't even know where them man are from.
They're a good team though.
Then so them man are still playing that first round to get into the next one, yeah. And so then there's Al Ahly. I don't know who them man are, bruv.
It's like the host nation, the champions also get the Club World Cup.
They haven't got the technical ability, but they're well drilled, so it's going to be a tough one that game.
And they're playing Monterrey. I don't know where that team.
Monterrey, Mexico. It's a Mexican champions. Yeah, the North American Champions League winners.
They're terrific.
The Mexicans. Yeah, the Mexicans are long.
Then you got Al Halal. I don't even know.
Hey, steady, bro. I'm not trying to.
Bro, I don't know how to it's there. You go and think. You go and see and pronounce it, bro. I don't know how to say
my Qatar trip is gonna have to go on hold, blood. If man's giving it, you know.
And then you got the Brazilian team. Then you got the Brazilian team, Palmeiras and whatever their name is.
Palmeiras, yeah.
The Copa Libertadores champion.
If you don't win this thing,
it don't matter who we're facing. It's an L if we don't win this tournament. We have to come home with the trophy.
I can't lie.
There ain't no two ways about it.
I need my Brazilian. I need the Copa Libertadores people to rise this time.
Nah, man.
I need Brazil as a nation to rise.
We gave Corinthians the bag last time. We let them win it.
I did lost.
Question, Oscar, was Neymar in Corinthians at that point?
Santos. Santos.
Brazilian team.
Corinthians was what? Paulinho.
Yeah, that's a stinker. Just on the Club World Cup, Oscar Endo says, I don't know why, but the Club World Cup is not easy. Liverpool needed 2 late goals in 2019 to win it.
Sorry, before you go, that was the freaking game that these idiots kind of got swapped into thinking Mario was a good defender. I remember that. That's what he was playing. I remember that in my whole mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard the Mari's gone in it. You guys offloaded it.
He's gone Udinese.
Yeah, man.
Get
rid of that garbage, man.
We don't play till the 19th of February. We got a big month coming up. Champions League, Club World Cup, Carabao Cup final. Inshallah, Reece James comes back in time.
Oscar, just very quickly.
I got Adrian's in the chat. He said not winning the Club World Cup as a European side is a farce, and I agree. Go ahead.
I don't know. That's sounding a bit.
It's a farce.
Nah, because you got Brazil, you got Brazilians and South Americans in there.
Yeah, but Peter, how can it keep saying it? It's Chelsea not the English side to best it.
And the odd Mexican from the CONCACAF might come in and just give you a tricky time.
You know what I'm saying?
Monterrey.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, listen, if man goes back to Brazil in his early 20s, alarm bells must ring.
Yeah.
Let's be real, the best Brazilians play in Europe, man. Come on, where's this? The best Brazilians play in Europe. Big up Brandon Nelson, man, every time.
Big
Legend.
up to Brandon, man. Oscar, big up to everybody that's watching the video right now. Can they all hit the like button on this video right now? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Big up to everyone watching right now.
I wanted to talk on 2 more things on the Chelsea game, and we can move on real quick. But
cool.
When it comes to Hakim Ziyech, I think part of the reason he played better yesterday is because he didn't play in the attack. Like, you know how Chelsea play with 3 attackers normally. Hakim Ziyech's normally on the right of the 3, and he's on the end of moves. Whereas in this game, Mason Mount was the one on the outside. He was more on the inside as like not on the inside, like he played wide, but as more like a midfielder, a bit deeper than Mason Mount. So he was able to receive the ball and just dictate and do his Bruno Fernandes thing where he just tries things. You know what I mean? He's just pinging shots and pinging balls. And this time it worked, innit? So big up him. I hope the goal scoring continues. I hope he does well, because when I hear his interviews and that, I'm like, this guy's he's a nice guy, innit? I feel he's got a bad reputation because people think he don't run a lot. People think he causes fights with Moroccans and that. So he gets a bad rap, and I've been particularly harsh on him. So I hope the.
No one's been harsh on Ziyech. Let's be fair. He's earned what he's got.
You think so?
Yeah. He's earned what he's got.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
After 2 goals, I was ready to backtrack still.
And also, look, when he's the best player from Morocco, isn't he? What's he not doing at the AFCON?
Is he? I mean,
who's better than him?
Yeah,
Hakimi and Sofiane Boufal. Okay, what? You have Hakimi over Ziyech? You're telling me Hakimi's better than Ziyech? I think
Hakimi plays right back. Hakimi plays right back.
He ain't there because of beef. You know them ones. It's not because
Hakimi is better than Ziyech.
He ain't there.
No, but like, as in, who's the star boy for Morocco?
Hakimi.
But the only reason you would say Ziyech is because Ziyech is older and Ziyech's an attacker. So those 2 things go in his favor.
Okay, put it this way: he's better than Boufal. There you go. Have that.
There you go.
Sofiane Boufal. What's he doing now? You know what I'm saying? That's what they rely on.
I mean, he's scoring goals for Morocco as well, though. So, and Ziyech is active.
So it's Pepe.
And lastly on Ziyech, Taha says his pressing is very underrated. People think he's lazy because of his facial expressions. Yeah. Adrian said these North Africans with flair are always naughty. Adrian's going to be giving me jokes. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is obviously my star boy, Callum Hudson-Odoi, actually put in a decent performance for once. Flipping it. When I saw Hudson-Odoi was starting, I was so surprised. Yeah, I was just ready for the tweets that I'm going to receive when he drops another stinker. Because against Brighton, he was poor. He was one of the worst players on the pitch. I don't know if you saw that Brighton game.
Yeah.
He was terrible. But yeah, man, he finally did what everyone's been asking him to do. The guy doesn't know how to take on players anymore. I think he's lost confidence in his head. So he did it a couple times against Tanganga. Tanganga got himself a yellow card.
That one, go play for Congo, Jesus.
And then I think at half time, Tuchel was like, give him the business. Like, he's got a yellow, take the ball, push it past him and beat him. Like, you've got it. So he did that in the second half and it led to a goal. And then Tanganga got hooked after 56 minutes and he was playing against Doherty. So big up him, man. I hope that does something for his confidence and I hope he continues to prove people wrong.
How was the atmosphere at Stamford Bridge?
Huh?
How was the
Oh.
atmosphere? Was it rocking? Was it proper
Yeah,
good?
man. Yeah, you know what? You know when your team scores twice quickly,
Yeah.
the energy is mad. And obviously that Ziyech goal was a mazine, so
Yeah.
everyone just couldn't believe it. So yeah, the energy was good. First half, it was the same old, like everyone's frustrated because we're not creating chances or whatever. I see a couple comments about Lukaku. I don't want to talk about my man. I don't even want to speak about him too tough. But
Big Rom, no?
Yeah,
You don't
Lakaka.
I ain't want to speak about Lakaka too much.
Let's move it like Lapaka.
Brandon said, really though, what was his rating? I'm assuming you're talking about Cho. I'm gonna say like a light 7. Nothing crazy, nothing that good. But it's better than what he was putting in the weeks before. So that's what I meant, an improvement. Ikla says Cho and Lukaku ruins our attack. Get them both out. Cho was a disgrace the first half, but improved the second. That's what I want to see. Still can't shoot a football. Yeah, some people you can't please. You know what I mean? You can't please some people. I feel him though. I feel him because a lot of people want more from Cho, and he's capable of more. So I get that.
It's because of what his trajectory was, wasn't it? You know, like when he was getting linked with Bayern, and then you had those minutes when he had a few minutes in the Chelsea side, and you just thought, my God, this guy's going to skyrocket, and it hasn't gone that way. It's a bit rigid at the minute.
It was the kind of circus around him with the whole Bayern stuff. It kind of it made him. I think because of all that and the price tag on him, it made him people think that he's meant to be Mbappe.
Sure.
And so when that didn't happen, then people kind of ignore the fact that he was very badly injured.
I still think if he went to Bayern, I think if he went to Bayern, he would have skyrocketed.
I think if he went to Bayern, he'd be on a Sancho thing, obviously ignoring the United thing as of now. But like in general, the whole Sancho thing, Cho probably would have had that as well. Because, I don't know, he's got all the kind of ability there. The injury set him back, then the whole confidence and not playing as much and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously I think all the pressure and stuff did get to him. He's a talented player. It's just, situations happen. He's 21, 22?
21. He just turned 21.
It's fine, man. It's just some people are a little bit too impatient with players who actually have shown something. Like it's not like he hasn't shown anything. We know he's good.
That's crazy. You're saying that. I've been in conversations with Chelsea fans who say he's not done anything for Chelsea. He's never shown that he's worth the hype. There's some people that genuinely don't get why this guy was ever given this contract. Adrian saying he's on 100k. He's on 100k. And some
people that can't be right.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Right.
That doesn't help.
He's on 120k.
It's not his fault.
He signed a new contract.
I was about to shoot down Adrian's mark there. You 120 grand for Callum Hudson-Odoi.
He's on 120k.
Okay, but in fairness,
oh my God.
But I'll give him one thing. If you have the audacity to ask, fair enough. The club gave it to him. That's not his fault.
Yeah. First of all,
why'd you give it to him?
I'm never stressing on a player robbing this England.
But
the thing is, like it was a supply and demand thing. The Chelsea didn't want to let another young talent go. They've regretted it in the past. And I think Bayern was serious. Bayern wanted this kid. So, they had to tie him down to something. And him and his brother, they were like, yo, it's either the bag or it's nothing. For most people, if you fast forward now from when Cho signed that deal to the fact that in 2022, we're still talking about him in this light, it's probably not been the best move, has it? It's probably not been the best thing for his career. Adrian says Cho would be held in the same regard as Sancho if he went Bundesliga. I continuously say that. Sancho, I felt like Sancho was Cho without an injury and with opportunities to play. I think Cho never got the opportunities till this season, but this season he's got them. And
Cho has the thing that Sancho doesn't, which is the burst. Sancho keeps forgetting he hasn't got the burst of space, and he does it a lot. He keeps forgetting he hasn't got that burst of speed to get around like the Prem. So Cho has it. So imagine that. Plus the ability.
Cho needs to show us that he has it, though. That's
But I'm not talking about like the technique. I'm talking about purely about physical athleticism. Cho has something that Sancho doesn't, which is the pace and the actual acceleration pace. Sancho ain't got it.
Guys, I can't get over that last. I genuinely can't get over it. How much? Let me ask you a question. In terms of the 20-year-old kind of bracket, that Callum Hudson-Odoi age range, who is the number one talent, let's say, in the Premier League?
Whose classes his age as his like mates? Who's his mates?
That's what I don't know. I guess his mates would be
Greenwood.
He's 21, isn't it?
Sancho, Greenwood, Sancho.
So he's 21.
Sancho.
So it's the normal ones: Sancho, Saka, Foden,
Smith
Greenwood, all of them. Man, Smith
Lola. Let me tell you how much Bukayo Saka is on a week.
That's Arsenal. Don't do this.
No. Let me tell you how much Bukayo Saka is on a week. According to reports here, he's on 30,000 a week. Listen, how is Callum Hudson-Odoi earning 90 grand more than Bukayo Saka? I am in shock. Nobody else is on those is even near Hudson-Odoi's wages of those players you've named.
I think Sancho is. I think Sancho is.
Sancho's on 350.
That was
how old is? Listen, how old is Sancho?
Melina.
Same age.
Sancho is 21.
Sancho's same age.
I don't get this. I don't get this. What is Sancho doing on 300 grand a week? What was he doing? What was he doing? No. Why was he bought for over 100 million quid?
But you know what this though?
What is going on?
This is a good agent. This is a good agent. No, move. Elliot ain't done enough to put his name.
At least Curtis Jones, man. At least Curtis Jones.
No, that was rude as well. No,
I'm saying if you're going to bring someone, you can't bring him to the table. You can't bring Elliot to the table.
What I will say, I'll get back on the point in a minute. Elliot's better than Jones, but we'll leave that one there. But with the whole Cho stuff, I see it as he's got a good agent, and Chelsea were dumb enough to give it to him. Like, get what you can.
Yeah, I never blame the player. The player will do whatever.
But here's the thing: with money comes expectation.
Oh yeah.
If Sancho,
listen,
I think I've been light on Sancho. I can't believe what I've just heard.
But Pete, it's silly though. It's silly. You should never correlate the money to what you expect from a player. The player's going to be a player.
Oscar,
yes and no.
Saka earns 10% of Sancho's wages. 10%. I'm not talking about who should earn more in terms of if they were like 50 and 60 and 70, right, around that bracket. Oscar, one of them is on 300, the other one is on 30, and the one in the middle is 120. Who's the best of those three?
Oscar, I'll give you two people. Hold on, 2 seconds. Aubameyang's on 350, ignoring everything else. Saka's on 30k. If I was just to give you those two, you didn't know anything about any of that sort of stuff. Who are you expecting to do better? Who are you expecting to actually give you more?
Obviously, the 350.
Exactly. So whether we like it or not, it adds to it.
No. But that's not. Look. It's not. What a player makes. Is not. There's no correlation between what you expect for them to perform. It's like, for example, if I say to you, go to the off license and buy a bottle of Coke, it's going to be £1. If you go into Wembley Stadium and buy the same bottle of Coke, they're going to charge you £3.50. If you come home and you expect more nutrients in the Coke, you're the idiot. That's your fault.
The way sucks, but that's what it is. That's how it is. It's not pretend. That's a poor analysis, though.
Of course it is, because he's compared £3 to £1. What my argument more so is the fact that we're talking about people over 100. We're talking about somebody on 300. Oscar, I need product. I need product.
What I'm saying to you is these people have these contracts because of circumstances. If Bayern Munich were in for Bukayo Saka, he would be there. And guess what? Bukayo Saka's next contract is not going to be 30 grand. It's going to be high.
It's going to be high.
It's going to be 50.
But here's the thing: if you're the football club, Oscar, when you're the football club who wanted to sign Hudson-Odoi to a new contract because you feared him leaving, and when you're the club who is Manchester United that just needs to sign a player because they signed for the sake of signing, I'm sorry, you're paying the players that money because you expect product. And by the way, Wembley Coke does taste better. Say again.
No, it doesn't. I'm served it. It comes in the same bottle.
I'll give you another. I'll give you another one then. Take jeans. It's in general jeans. If I tell you I bought a pair of jeans from Primark and I bought a pair of jeans from, I don't know, freaking Selfridges, one of the many expensive ones.
Yeah.
Which one are you supposed to break down first?
Primey.
No. Okay.
Which one is the least valuable one? But you know what I mean.
But the way you the reason I understand why you didn't like my analogy, and I don't like that analogy simply because they're singular products that don't change. When you're giving a young player a contract, it's not just for right now. It's also for the hope that you have them for the 5 years of that contract or however long, and you can keep them. And
I understand this, but I'm saying
it's an investment.
Understandable to expect a little. No. The thing is, the issue is though, it's not.
Saka signed a new deal last year. Saka signed a new deal last year.
No, he didn't sign a 30k deal last year. How much is he on? How much is he on?
Was the year before? Okay,
how much is he on? He did not sign a 30k deal last year, you liar.
It was the year before.
The year before, literally. Remember, Oscar, you're forgetting. Do you remember, Lola, you're right. Because I remember the time when he was wearing 77 and they were like, oh my God, his contract runs out at the end of the season. And we gave him a new contract and he got the number 7. We put him on 30. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
the thing is though, if he signs now,
he's getting
getting the
in the
big money.
hundreds. He's getting in the hundreds.
He's getting over.
He's not getting Sancho money or Hudson-Odoi money. He's not getting
Hudson-Odoi money.
He's getting Hudson-Odoi
money.
I promise you, he's getting Hudson-Odoi money.
Yeah.
Okay. If Saka remains at the exact same level he's at right now, you're telling me he will get.
He's getting Hudson-Odoi money.
Yeah, 6 figures.
Yeah, but Peter,
6 figures.
Put it this way.
Easy 6 figures.
Saka is arguably, I think, definitely, but arguably Arsenal's best player. Sure. He's 20. You and then you want him to sign a supermax. 20, yeah. He's getting 100.
How many players? How many teams?
He's getting over 100.
How many? And whoever he signs, even if he stays at Arsenal or not.
The same thing with Martinelli as well, by the way. Both of them, when they sign a new contract, both of them are getting
easily. Easily.
Saka's getting the bag. Big up Melina. She said, never heard Oscar speak this much sense before.
Mad.
I don't know why I'm catching strays. There's no need for that.
You caught a bullet.
Bakayo is your biggest investment. He's getting 100.
Easy. He's easy getting it.
I'm in shock.
Peter, look at our team who distribute money everyone's on. He is our best player and he's 20. He's getting over 100k.
By the way, you know his new deal? Oh, I say new deal. It's like 2 years old now. Do you know how many years he signed for?
4. He's smart.
He signed for 4 years.
He's smart. He's getting a re-up. Because it means because Arsenal have this whole thing where it hits 2 years, this whole panic station. Meaning he knows for a fact, like Smith Rowe signed a supermax, isn't it? He signed a long-term one. Saka didn't sign long-term.
Let me check Smith Rowe's.
I need to find Saka's wage because I think
Smith Rowe signed a 5-year plus or whatever.
I don't believe.
Yeah, he did sign a 5-year.
Because Saka is like thinking, look,
no, Lola, no. Listen, no, and all the no's. Do you want to know what Mr. Emil Smith Rowe's Supermax contract is, according to SI.com? On a 5-year deal, he is on 20,000 per week.
Yeah, man, that's how much he should be on.
But Peter, here's the difference. Out of two, which one of them was actually in the team making an impact before? Saka now, if Saka was to now sign a new contract at the end of the season, no way in hell he's staying in only the 70s. He's getting.
No, you see, I would argue the 60 to 80 grand a week.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Hudson-Odoi money is big P, Lola. It's big.
Do you know how many people want Saka? Do you know how ridiculous it is?
Sure.
They are giving him over 100k.
Pete, Saka's your franchise player, man. You have to own that.
They are giving him over 100k.
You have to run him the match.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm amazed that Chelsea Football Club, with what the plethora of talent they have, I'm amazed at Manchester. I mean, I'm not amazed at Manchester United because it's one of the dumbest football clubs in world football. However, they gave him 300. It's not like they gave him 150, 200. I'll be raising eyebrows. My eyebrows will be upstairs. 300 grand and 100 million contract.
Sancho. What happened?
Oh, sorry. I've just seen the goal for Cameroon and the fantastic pass, but then what you call it? They've now Comoros, the other girl, they just scored and it's been a sick goal.
Nice, good. They deserved it. They got shed.
Yeah.
East Africa to the world. Come on, Comoros. Let's do this, baby. Come on.
I mean, they're a man down and it's Cameroon, but they got shed.
They
deserve it. They deserve it. They've been playing well.
Okay. We'll get on to AFCON later.
The last point on this contract situation, this question from Brandon. He says, what did they give Ben White?
I don't care. Too much. I can assume it's too much. I don't care.
Benny Blanco.
Now, Peter, tell us what's Blanco on.
Let me find out what
I bet you it's too much.
Blanco on.
Whatever we're paying for, more than dangly earrings.
Brandon, I was having a good Monday, and now you've got me searching.
I see boss that's coming. I don't like it. Disappear. For God's sake.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, I don't like that
one. Oscar. Benjamin White earns 100 grand more than Emil Smith Rowe. I'm fed up.
Oh,
okay. That's not bad. I thought you were going to say then Callum Hudson-Odoi. I was going to lose it.
What?
If I had 200 or something, I'm losing it.
No, but Lola, can I ask a serious question? Why is he on 120? Why?
Because we paid stupidly 50 million for him, so they gave him big money.
If I start looking at these salaries, Lord of mercy,
don't. It will annoy you.
It will annoy you. So you need to stop.
Alex Lacazette. Oh my God!
Get onto that one later.
Pete, we're going to talk about number 9.
We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about number 9 soon.
Let's move on. We're
got
done
a
with
bag
Chelsea
ready for him.
Anyway, Chelsea got the win. I appreciate it. It's Spurs still.
Shall we go up north?
Yeah, man.
We shall go up north. We'll travel up where Fergie time came back in full effect, Robin. Manchester United 1, West Ham United 0, thanks to Marcus Rashford not only feeding kids, but he's feeding Manchester United 3 points. What are your thoughts?
You know what? It was one of those games where it was 0-0 written all over the gap. We weren't conceding at all because West Ham didn't offer niche. But at the same time, we were not scoring because the same issues applied. The finishing wasn't there. Ronaldo had an excellent chance from Bruno Fernandes's cross. Did nothing. It's constantly
that wild one. The one when it was
that wild one.
Was it like near the bruv? I saw that ball get.
I literally thought it was 1-0. I thought 1-0.
You need. I don't know about you, man. I don't know what the census is on Bruno Fernandes, but I don't give a damn. That's a player I like. It's a player I want in my team.
I know. I love Bruno. But he's just wild. He's just wild.
He does nothing else. But let me give you something. The goals and assists. They're too high. They're too high for me to ignore. They're way too high. I don't know how many goals he's probably contributed to this season, but I'm sure it's
he's the highest. As far as I'm concerned, he's just the highest. He's the highest Champions League assist at the present time. But that's all Champions I know. League. In terms of other than that, it's not much.
What's he doing in the Prem? I think it's got 8 goals.
That's what I said. That's a niche.
That sounds like a
not done much.
How about
not done much.
That sounded like a bullet. That sounded like a shot, bro.
But yeah, no. Do you know when you watch the game, and it's one of those games. It's like this is just a 0-0 because we're not scoring. We're not conceding, but we're not scoring. And it literally last minute, last minute brilliance of actually pressing, passing very quick by Martial, Cavani, and then to Rashford. People can argue all day if it's offside or not.
It was onside.
It was onside. So get over it. It was well onside. So get over it.
Well onside.
It wasn't well onside, but it was onside.
It was onside. Like the lines, they tried to skew it. I was like, nah, man, it's onside.
You what, mate?
Anyway, for me, it was like like I said for the last few weeks, 3 points. I don't care how we get them. Get the 3 points and move. Because in terms of the season, the only thing we're fighting for is the FA Cup and the Champions League. Champions League is a lottery. You don't know what's going to happen. And FA Cup is all about what draws you get. In terms of getting to the top 4, get the 3 points. That's all I ask for. And that's what they're doing. So, yeah.
On Bruno Fernandes, 28 games this season. He's got 7 goals and 11 assists this season. Phenomenal numbers.
All comps.
All comps. In the Prem, he's played 21 games, 7 goals, and 5 assists.
Oh, that's still good though. Fair enough.
Yeah, good return. I told you the numbers. Listen,
it's just wild. That's all I can tell you. It's just wild. Like Bruno will frustrate you. Bruno will frustrate you a lot.
Bruno's not the kind of player that you want to watch if you like football. But he'll get you the numbers. It's true. You can laugh at it, but it's true.
Unless he's finishing. No. His goals, I can watch all day long.
No. But that's what I said. He will get you numbers here there when you need it. But if you actually like football, he's not fun to watch.
SW6 says Bruno's only issue is that he loses the ball a lot, but that's what happens when you take risks.
That's not his only issue. It's 8 issues. Not his only issue.
It's not his only. It's not his only issue.
I don't even think that's a byproduct. I don't think you have to lose the ball and take risks. But I don't think you have to be. You don't have to do that to be creative. Basically,
is he risky?
No. Do you know what it is, Peter? He's risky and dumb because I think someone made this point on Twitter. Every pass from Bruno has to be an assist, and like think about it. No, think about it because like there's certain times where you just need things to like you see an opening run, pass it. You see it, but no, everything has to be extra, and you wonder why the ball is going off and out.
He's been pushed up. He's been pushed up a lot more because what we've done or what Ralph has done is that he's taken the 2 fullbacks and made it now 1. So now we have Bruno and Fred playing potentially 8 and 10 with McTominay in the 6, which frustrates the life out of me, but we move. And what do you call it? It just makes sure that if he's going to misplace a class, it's further up the field and not causing havoc at the back. So just management. I don't know how it's going to work when Pogba returns because he's back after the break, but we'll see.
Pogba's a better midfielder, so...
Robin, can I ask a question? what are your thoughts on Martial and his involvement in the goal, which
Tony Martial?
We can see there.
Tony Martial.
Tony Martial. I know he was vital for the goal, and it just reminded me of kind of what we had 2 seasons ago, of what he can do, and I wish he just continued on that pace. It's sad because I think he's actually going to depart for Sevilla in this week on loan.
That's what I heard as well.
So it's sad because we wish he could do the potential that we all saw at the start of him, but at the same time, it's been too long, really.
I got questions. Leave this image right here.
Yeah.
Leave this image right here. Can Peter? Can we discuss Cresswell's defending in this position?
Oh, David. Do you know what?
Can we discuss, please?
I did see the ghost of Clichy there. I definitely saw the ghost of Clichy.
Wait,
what is he?
No. Oscar, it's not even bad. This is the first mistake.
Yeah, go on.
And then he knows Rashford is there, and he doesn't go with him.
He doesn't go with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. For me, not going with Rashford is criminal.
Yeah, because it's even worse. Because it's one of those ones where it's not like he did. It was blindsided. He tracked Rashford the entire time. So how you lost him, I don't understand.
And the worst thing is, like, you've played him on side, and why did you play? You may as well have not been there. You may as well have not been there. There was no point. If you weren't there, the goal doesn't happen.
There. Keep him man on side, not standing in the right place. And when Rashford's tapping it in, there's not an ounce of West Ham DNA anywhere near the guy when he taps it in.
Bro,
it's ridiculous.
Sorry to say,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
honestly, 93rd minute, Moyes must have done a bottle at him.
He was fuming. He was fuming.
Yeah, he was fuming.
I want to give our favourite Manchester United fan some shine. He says, AM flipping 9. Respect my boy. Bring him into the side. I keep saying, Rashi and Greenwood off it.
I love how reactionary this podcast is. It's hilarious.
What do you mean? Wait. What does it mean Greenwood off it? Did Greenwood not score the last game?
Greenwood's been stinking up the joint, though. I can't lie, man.
They all have.
What do you mean? It was Carrington FC last week. It was Carrington FC at Brentford.
Yeah, I was seeing it. Alanga, Rashford.
Oh, no, it wasn't even. Oh, yeah, we played twice this week.
Yeah, you played Brentford.
Yeah.
They played Brentford and all of the
time. Speaking of Brentford, early not that guy, the Brentford manager. You're moron because you can't be stupid salty and start complaining at man, especially at Sancho, saying, "Oh, why is Sancho not even in the game?" Man had a funeral, and you're trying to say he's done the. Man's at a funeral. This is why they get picked from the start of 11. That's
But Robin, as we asked earlier, how much is he on? Can he? You know what I mean?
You don't respect him. You don't respect a man when a family member has died. We don't do them things.
Hey, I hear that, man.
We don't do them things.
Did you see what he did? Did you see what he did on the weekend? Did you see what he did on the weekend, Frank? He got booked out after the game, and he goes, "Go on, give me a second yellow," and the referee gave him a second yellow. Hey, Frankie, what's going on, Thomas?
Wait, he's having a peak head loss moment in time right now.
He's feeling the stress of Premier League football.
I don't know why he's not going to get relegated. Them man below.
How?
Sure.
You know what? Yeah, I told you, man, last week. Like, Brentford ain't it. Like, they're not it. They're not it.
Joy it's a pretend, innit? Everybody wanted them to be it, and they weren't it. It is what it is.
But what's it though? They just came out realistically. I don't think they're going to get rid of it.
It's what is it? Premier League debut bounce is what I like to call it. It's like, they're here first time.
Sheffield United, right?
When I say they're not it, it's because of the first couple games of the season they beat Arsenal, they gave Liverpool that scare where they drew. And then everyone was like, "Oh, the Giants, when they go to Brentford, they got to watch out." It's like, nah, man. It's easy 3 points if you go Brentford. It's easy.
Guys, before we go to the next subject here, I told you, I put it in the group. The ancestors are ancestoring, bro. Thank you, bro. Hallelujah, bro. You refuse to let my guy go to AFCON, hold it, bro. And you sacked my guy. You want to sack my guy, Ranieri.
I'm so sorry.
Let the
energy I had for Watford. Oh my god!
I told you. You tried part of the thing, guys. I said it, and I said it again, bro. And you lot said, they won't get relegated. They have match winners. Look what is happening, bro. I told you.
David, if you watch the Friday Night Football, Ranieri was giving an interview, feeling fresh on Friday Night Football, yeah?
Why?
Not as in just he came, you know, he's a happy guy, you know what I'm saying? Everything's Ciao Bella. He was there standing with Neville and Carragher and giving it like, you know, we are ready to play, we're ready to fight, you know, everything's in place kind of thing. You would not think there was an ounce of sacking looming by any chance, even if they lost the game. But my goodness, to lose 3-0 at home to Norwich.
They gave Sargent his first 2 goals.
Man like Sargent.
Sargent, you know.
We got the American crew, man like Sargent. Did you hear the crowd?
If you lose to flipping Norwich at home, get out of this league.
Bro,
Get out.
Norwich
Get out. Get out.
Norwich.
Peter.
Norwich,
Peter.
have sacked 2 managers.
No, Pete.
Of course, 2 managers.
They've sacked 2 managers, yeah. They've sacked 2 managers. Guys, Ranieri never kept a clean sheet in his entire time.
Do you know how beautiful it is? Do you know how beautiful it is? Like,
John Sargent scored rainbow flicks. He scored
it was a
twice.
beautiful goal.
His goal was bad.
Good goals there.
That flick, delicious.
The ancestors are coming.
Hey, guys.
Yo,
while we're here, Dean Smith. Hey, maybe
if he manages it,
it might be. You know what I'm saying?
If he manages it,
you
I
guys
can't lie. I want it because before I was all for Norwich, Newcastle, Burnley getting relegated. Swap Norwich and Watford. I need Watford relegated.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Taha says Watford have sacked more managers this season than Sancho has Premier League goals. Ooh,
Hey,
I
what
didn't
was the
even know that was becoming Sancho slander. I read it.
Oh my gosh!
He caught a bullet. I can't lie. He caught one.
I was so shocked. Ranieri should have retired after he won the league for Leicester. I knew from his first game, which was against Liverpool, 5-0 loss, he was going to struggle. According to Adrian, they did beat United 4-1, though.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, that was before they kind of.
That was good. Hold on. The sausage judge had run out, bro. So the sausage judge. The judge was finished, bro. So we don't count that one.
I don't know. Like Ranieri should he have been sacked?
It's Watford, though, isn't it? It's what they do.
It's Watford. They do. That's what they do.
They haven't kept a clean sheet. It's not even about that's what Watford do. They haven't kept a clean sheet. Shocking.
In his entire.
Oh yeah. By the way.
No, but wasn't there one team that only had 1 clean sheet? Who was it?
The thing is, he beat
Everton
at Goodison 5-2. He gave Everton 5.
Oh, we're gonna get on Everton. We're gonna get on Everton soon.
Are we?
You know,
are we? I have no desire to get on Everton.
I want to dabble. I want to sprinkle in some flavor.
Speaking of clean sheet. Peter, we kept a clean sheet. I couldn't believe it. We got a clean sheet.
Who was your defenders?
Maguire. The only reason Maguire was there because, again, let's speak about Manchester United and Manchester in general. Manchester in general. See. Me, I've lived in Manchester 4 years. Lovely time. Absolutely love the city. All that
what
stuff.
are we discussing?
But the criminal activity that keeps happening to our football players. Guys, why are you robbing players when at the game and attacking wives? Lindelof didn't play because his house got robbed. While his wife, so
the wife and kids were in the house.
His wife and kids were hiding, and now they literally went back to Sweden. So he's gone. That's why he didn't play on Saturday.
Holy smokes! They're going back to Sweden.
Yeah, because they're that spooked up.
Hey, you man up north, blood. You don't got to calm down, man. Look, London's no better.
Hey, the Queen's in the building.
The Queen's in the building.
Jeez,
While we're discussing antics in Manchester, I don't know if you've seen what's going on social media lately, guys.
Yeah,
it's happened again. It's happened again.
Oh yeah. I swear that fan base is mad.
It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny.
No. I keep saying that this fan base is the worst.
Yeah.
And it's not. And I'm not blaming the entire fan base because it's not. It generally isn't. But for this man, he can't be attacking a man just for practicing his religion, practicing what he believes in, all that stuff, and saying good stuff. And just because he hasn't been playing, the guy has been injured. They've attacked him to say, "Why are you there? Why are you not training?" And it got to the point, like it was general harassment.
So for
genuine harassment. He had to take the post off.
Yeah, he removed his post because he was getting so much backlash from fans, like just saying either why are you not playing football or why are you posting this stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and it's not the first
time. It was bad. It was bad.
It's the first time this has happened to him.
It's like they're on winter break and he's injured.
Exactly. So it's like let him go and practice what you want.
Let him go do his
and
thing.
again, I'm saying this again because I'm not saying the Manchester United fans in general. It was just a very vocal, fans that have not liked him, just attacked him for no reason.
Yeah,
and just got onto his case.
What's it like? What's it like in Old Trafford? Is Pogba liked generally? Because you know,
Old Trafford is weird because I would say Old Trafford is another fan base.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think that's the same for most clubs. I think that's the same for most clubs.
Yeah, because you got match goers and then you got the people on Twitter. Twitter is bare groups, bare different groups. That's why I said I don't like Manchester United fans in general.
So I'm asking like, are the match going fans in
Pogba? It depends. It depends. It's been up and down. In general, I'll say yes. Most people like Pogba. I do want to play.
Yeah.
But there is when things get spicy and things get heat. It has been often that he becomes a scapegoat, if that makes sense. Because they need something to blame, and if they can't blame the manager, or if they can't blame certain players, then they'll go to the scapegoat piece. So
and again, why? But why is he the scapegoat? Though? The thing I was talking about.
I don't know. I don't know.
As in,
the thing is, you would say
it's the obvious racismo, but then
got that one.
But then there's also the price tag.
I would also say
agent.
Not even that the agents involved, but I would also say our quote unquote legends, our pundit legends that don't like him. The influence that they've had on the fans is quite big because obviously they've won it all. So a lot of Manchester United fans would listen to them and say, "Oh, this guy's not good enough," and then they just repeat.
No, but
Manchester United fans, a lot of them, they're cool. They're cool fans.
Because Oscar just brought up the price tag, but then I swear Maguire costs more than him, or if not as mad. And it's in my opinion. I mean, what's Maguire done that?
I can tell you for a fact that no one likes Maguire. I can tell you for a fact.
Can you repeat that one? Can you repeat that one again, please?
No one likes Maguire.
No,
I can tell you that.
No, the other one before that one. You said it cost how much?
Was it 80?
85.
That's Maguire.
Pogba cost 89.
Pogba was 90.
Pogba cost 89.
9 mil more. We round up. They both cost too much in it. But what's Maguire actually done to because you can say fans don't like him or whatever. But
do you know how many howlers that guy's had? I moved that comment out my way, man. Are you mad, blood? Have you seen how many howlers Maguire's had, fam?
It's long.
And man, them posters, I see all of them how good, but we see all of you, bruv.
All them talking about
nonsense.
It's like, no, he's dead.
Nah, you know what? Pogba gets shoved under a bus when anything goes off. He's under a bus. Meanwhile, Maguire and them man there.
But this is why they were saying like part of this, some of the fans who actually really love Pogba were like saying part of them like only a small because they want him fit to play him, but a part of it is saying they're kind of happy he's not here because you can't say it's him on the pitch because he ain't been about. He ain't doing anything.
Bro, he's so good. Bring him to the Arsenal. He's so good, Paul Pogba.
Yeah, man.
He's brilliant.
People are saying Pogba needs to leave for his own good. Pogba can't win.
He's gone. So if he signs a new contract, I'll be shocked.
I don't like him as a footballer, but he's a fantastic human.
You don't like him as a footballer.
Embracing his religion, he gets stick.
I would. Pogba is needed.
Oh my God, he's
leave. Families don't deserve him to see one. Yeah, man.
But then you keep understanding what Ernest says more than me, bro. For your sanity, I would leave because people don't respect him enough at the club, and that's just the annoying thing. Because there are people that generally do respect him, but there's people the people that don't respect him have loud voices. If that makes sense, they're on TV.
I think
they're on there all the time. Whereas the people that do like him are not on TV. they're not on social media. They're not big on social media. That's a shame.
That is a sad one.
I said it's just
hey, I feel like they've loved Xhaka. I'll do a quick swap.
No, but then Lola, it will be the same problem, bro.
On my life, I don't care. I like Pogba. Swap it.
No. What I mean, in terms on the pitch, like you need someone just to sit there and Pogba, go play. Don't worry, I got the defense for you. You just go and play, bro. Go that side.
Yeah, man. Adrian says Pogba is 90 mil worth of a player. I don't know about that.
Finish the sentence. Finish the sentence.
He says he said Maguire is a disgrace.
Hey,
see what criminal is bringing me up, bruv.
He's a criminal. He's on tag. He's still not doing it.
You're done, no.
You got to see why, man. Pogba won stuff at United. The only thing Maguire has won at Man United is 3 promos for Mackie D's.
And I think because there's also other stuff that's happening at the club. That there was a report where Ragnick told the big boys upstairs that listen, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire need to leave.
Get him out. There we go.
And the thing is though, I kind of believe it because the things that I've just been watching in general. From the fact that when Maguire even came on the pitch at Brentford, he wasn't even handed the captain's armband, all that stuff. That stayed on Bruno.
No, but you can tell though, the mere fact that after a while, Ragnick he switched up the fullbacks to being, even before they were injured, to being Tellez and Wan-Bissaka. He doesn't rate them free.
He doesn't like him. There's a clip of him saying this like 2 years ago. He's literally talking about, I think he was at like some forum where they were interviewing him, asking him about tactics, and he literally says, "If I was in Manchester United, I would change the fullbacks."
Yeah, he doesn't like the fullbacks, and he doesn't like Maguire. There's a reason why Lindelof was going to start. He likes.
But I would say this though, like for the biggest thing with Ragnick coming in, the biggest people that have thrived is Lowe and Alex Tellez, because those two, they play for odd and fit in system much better than Shaw and Wan-Bissaka. And I do love Wan-Bissaka, but
wow, why?
That's crazy.
As a person, like when he signed, I was like, because remember who we replaced at right back? We didn't have a right back. It was actually Young.
Yeah, do you know what it is though?
So it's like, it's just like
Wan-Bissaka was like a good weapon to have on the bench. If you've got like those
a one-on-one.
You've got those games where there's the winger that you need just to kind of either stay in a game or something to lock down. You don't bring him on.
And you know when it's just a thing of you want to back your player, but when you can't back your player anymore, it's just like.
I mean, I'm still waiting. Can I have the Crystal Palace Wan-Bissaka, please? Because he still hasn't arrived.
Same thing.
Still waiting for that one.
Don't do that. It's the same thing.
It's the same guy.
What do you mean?
The same thing.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy.
Palace as he's
doing the exact same thing.
No, but Peter,
he was impressive for Palace.
No, but put it this way. At Palace, especially on the Bruce, how are they playing? Certain things, the way Wan-Bissaka works, if they're playing at low, deep, banks to the wall, the same thing with Maguire. In those situations, their strengths look like such magnificent feats. And now he's moved to a team where you actually have to do stuff. Most men said the same thing about Maguire. And like, it's a difference between being in your box and being on the halfway line. And that's where the difference is with the quality of ability with Maguire and Wan-Bissaka and an actual good centre back and a right back.
No, that is true.
Goes back to scouting. You need to go and pay the proper scouts to go and don't stop trying to man them off social media, bruv, and YouTube highlights. Go do the proper scouting, bruv.
They keep saying you paid English tax for a guy who's never going to play for England.
Mm-hmm. I can't lie. He would have cried at AFCON. He would have cried at AFCON.
The chaos factor that Wan-Bissaka is, it would have been beautiful.
It would have been beautiful.
Granted, Congo weren't there, but the whole concept.
Is Congo in the last 10? Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Good World Cup.
Hey, if he's smart,
what your allegiance, please.
He's getting that passport.
Do you know what Team Congo could have if everyone was patterned right? They've got a team. That is a team.
Go to France, go to Belgium. You'll find them there.
All Congolese. Send them. You know what I mean?
A couple more comments so we can move on from the Manchester United of the world. Tahar says, if I was Pogba, I would leave because even if you go to a Prem team, you'll still have man like Souness chatting ish. He also says, if Pogba did up bar fights in Greece, it would be peak. Just imagine.
Oh man, he wouldn't come back to Manchester. He wouldn't make it back in the country. They would leave him out there.
Oh, okay. Pete, where are we at next?
Yeah, we can move. Let's go over to the Emirates. Let's go over to.
All right, before you guys comment, yeah, hey, Oscar, put me center stage. I need to.
Are you going to be center stage?
I need to make a statement. I need to make a statement. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize to my brother. He's in the bedroom. He's on his laptop over there. My mum's in the living room. Lola, I apologize to you. Oscar, Peter, Adrian, Tahar, Karim, C1 London. Who else is in here? SW6, Abdi, Boss Like Endo, Brandon Nelson. I need to make an apology.
Apologize to Benita as well, man.
Benita as well. I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago, Oscar brought me to court and I was chatting so much nonsense, blood. I brought it to the source.
Moving wild.
I was moving wild. Against my own, even I need to apologize to David, the David before that week. For talking absolute nonsense, bruv. Fully not before World Cup, this Arsenal team will let me down, bruv. Ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of the season, Arsenal are in the bin. I'm done.
Oh, man.
I'm finished. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be talking nonsense again until we get Stankovic out and Arteta and Edu out the door, bruv. Even V-Night as well. You're a clown as well. You're making me look stupid. Get him out, bruv. Absolute tools, bruv. Yeah. Oh, we knew everyone from Cosmoros, Guinea, Bissau. I'm not even going to pronounce everyone. We knew AFCON was coming, and you come into this January with no midfielders. And then Xhaka, the idiot, got himself sent off. Partey, you've had Partey went out AFCON on Tuesday. You have flown him back, bro. He landed on
Heathrow
at midday. And you had him on the Piccadilly line, bro, to play the game. and then we're losing 2-0. We're losing 2-0, and you tried to bring him on. And then he also goes and gets himself sent off. Arsenal, I'm done with you lot. Hey, irons all day, bro. Irons.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic. Man says iron.
No, guys. We need to park on the party situation. I can't believe.
No.
Like,
don't say you can't.
No, guys. Do you know how far Cameroon is?
No. Robert, let me just be there. This is how I know craziness runs this club, because I participate. Let me put a disclaimer.
Lola, you couldn't go back to Ghana.
No, but hold on.
You couldn't go back to Ghana.
Let me just say, I'm going to put a disclaimer before I go on my thing. It was a dumb thing. He shouldn't have got a red card. 2 yellow cards. It was stupid. Yeah. Put that on the side now. In what universe is it smart to bring a man who lost every single game at AFCON then come immediately back into England to come straight into a game? You saw him. I know you all saw that game. So you saw him on the bench. He did not want to be there. So I am with 100% with my whole heart. I 100% believe he did it on purpose. He said, "I thought you're good because you forced me to be here."
Man wanted to go to bed.
Cool.
He wanted to go to bed.
I went to Africa in the heat and lost all my games. I got a game where a man said, "I had to run around even longer in the hotness." He brought me back to a losing Liverpool game. I'm getting sent off. It's your fault.
Adrian said Partey was drunk when he landed.
No, that wasn't drunk. That was a clear man. He was a clear man. He thought that's premeditated.
Guys, like he landed on midday. Like, for example, I'm assuming everyone's travelled. Do you know how long it is to get through customs? For example,
apparently he came to Emirates with a Toblerone from Duty Free.
Oh my life! No, but I think you guys.
He's wearing the same. He probably got changed on the tube because he's wearing the same seat as the Piccadilly line itself. What's going on here?
Robin, let me finish. And then Arsenal, I don't know who works in the marketing department. Why is it every single time, bro, you bring out a new kit? Huh?
You gotta make the money somewhere, man. We're not in Europe.
Lola, listen. Every time new drip comes, there's a howler around the corner. Peter, yeah, on the morning of the game, yeah, Peter decides to put an Arsenal Gillette jacket. 85 quid, are you dumb, bro?
Fleecing.
I was just fleecing, man.
No, but I'm telling you, 100%, it's a sign. It's insanity because I know it's a Liverpool game, it's a cup game, but you got to also think: was it smart to bring a player who just played at AFCON? I honestly thought when I saw him on the bench in the lineup, I was like, "Man's taking the piss." Yeah. And I said, but then I thought, okay, it's purely to kind of pad the bench, and then you brought him on. And I'm like, you people are sick because either he's going to get sent off or he's going to be useless because what is he going to do after playing how many games and coming straight from the airport to play? Is it trained? We saw in that same game with Tomiyasu and ESR also hadn't trained. They both played and they were both poor.
Listen, Lola, listen. Before my last point, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, can someone go do me a favor? Yeah? Can you go on Wikipedia, type in Arsenal FC, and please edit the first line. Arsenal Football Club is a professional football club based in Islington, London. Take out professional. This club is not professional. I will keep telling you guys until the cows come on. This is not a professional football club. It is a joke. And I'll keep saying until Stan Kroenke gets out this club. It's a joke, lad.
Bro, we got so much merch, yeah. We've even got a TFL merch. Like you couldn't make it up.
I've been saying it that we are drip and drown FC. I'm fine with that personally, but it's when people pretend we're better than we are. It's look, we're fashion now.
Can I ask?
We're fashion. That's what we're here for.
Are any of you copying the TFL drip?
No.
Oh yeah, let me go see it up close. Let me go see it up close.
You're asking me if it's insane. It's an insane question. But this guy to my whatever side that side,
yeah,
he will purchase it.
I said, let me look at it. Let me look at it in real life. That's what we do in real life.
I mean, to be honest, it's not even nice. Like the white one, if it was for sale, the white one will sell. I might have to cop that still.
I can't lie.
It's not for sale though. But if it was, I might have to cop that.
Yeah.
But this TFL one is not.
The
white one,
if I couldn't have it,
it's the good cause of it all. It's not meant to be sport. It's meant to be. It's a whole charity thing. The point is, if that was for sale, I'd buy that.
Lola, you see the black drip they put out a couple of weeks ago. Holy smokes! There's nothing I will be left unturned. No stone will be left unturned. Everything will be copped in that store for the black merch. It's going down.
I'm good.
Right, on to Burnley.
If we're talking about the actual, which one, the Burnley or the Liverpool game, because I think
Burnley. I want to talk about Burnley because how the hell did they not win that game?
Wait.
That's my question.
Let's touch on Liverpool because in chronicle.
Yeah, fair enough.
Got to be out of the cup. Absolutely got to be out of the cup, man.
In chronological order, we'll talk about Arsenal. Yeah, so obviously this was your only chance of winning a trophy in a year where you have no Europe. How annoyed are you guys at this defeat?
Can I go? Because I had this whole thing where I said if we're not in Europe by force, Arteta had to actually do well in the cups. He bombed out of the FA Cup one. That was a mess. The League Cup one is a whole situation where I'm looking at it's not even cute. It's not even cute. The only reason it's cute is because Saka's wearing it. It's not good. It's not a good kit. But back to the actual game.
I can't
the whole thing didn't because coming out that saying Tomiyasu didn't train. But because two players weren't there, and he said I'll do it. That's why he played, and you can tell. From minute one, I looked at him. I was like, "This guy is not fit. The way his passing isn't the way he normally passes." And then even for just his first goal, that was like, yeah, granted, that first goal, Ramsdale. No, hold on. Ramsdale and White. Yeah, I'm looking at them for the past week. They've been moving Bucci, and it's annoying me because Ramsdale needs to rein in his crackhead nature because he's moving mad again. Both goals, both him and White for both goals.
Lola, did you see him at the end of Anfield, the first leg? The guy was moving mad.
No, the Anfield game, I said, Jesus, he's gone back to freaking Bournemouth. Because he was moving mad that game. He got a bit better this game, but he was still him, White. Don't get me wrong, Tomiyasu got
spun.
The thing is, Tomiyasu, I can at least slightly give him a bit of a pass because he's generally normally very good and he wasn't fit. So I can hear that. But then you've got White and Ramsdale doing all kind of higgy-hagga nonsense at the back. I'm like, what's this? And then the whole setup for the midfield, I said it on Twitter, if you've seen it or not, whatever, I was not pleased with the signing of Lokonga or Ben White. I wasn't. I'm not now. I look at it and I'm thinking, Lokonga's 22. was captain of his team at Anderlecht. All these things were like bigged up when he signed by Arteta and them, man, talking about he was captain of this. Company said this about him, about he's a baby, he's a young Yaya Toure. All this and the third about him. I have not seen a lick of anything. Guendouzi, hold on. Guendouzi came here at 19, fresh from Ligue 2. First game was moving mad against Chelsea, was very good. Man was passing, bossing the midfield at 19. Lohan was 22. I have not seen bravery in him once. The same way people say that McTominay hides at Man United. Every game I've seen Lokonga in that midfield, he is scared. There is no sense of I was a captain at where I was. Don't get me wrong. I know the Belgian league and the Premier League are two different things, but to not see an ounce of I am the one here. He did one good thing. That one good thing, which is the run for the thing that Lacazette decided to be stupid for. That one good thing he ever did. Everything else he did that game. The passing was not good. What's the word? The confidence to ask for the ball was not good. His ability to pass or run. Have you watched Lokonga run? Deep him. Find a clip. He's moving like Tielemans. He's moving. These Congolese, Belgian men, I don't trust any of them. They're moving massive.
Lola, the problem is, that's coaching, bruv. You've had the guy for 6 months, and there's no improvement, really?
No, but I'm looking at, because you know, I'm not going to pretend like I knew who Guendouzi was before we got him, right? I'm thinking he's a 19-year-old kid we got from League 2. I'm not really expecting much. But then I always have this whole thing, I'm not expecting the world from you. You just came. So I always give these new guys, so I'm not like throwing the Congo away. I always give them the season to kind of feel out what they are. But with Guendouzi, I massively back him, still love him now. But because when he first came and he first started to play, he showed me something. He showed me something as a midfielder. Lokonga has not shown me anything apart from the fact that he got mixed up to be Tavares. I ain't seen nothing. How are you a midfielder and I'm watching him run and I'm confused. How are you almost the same ability as Xhaka? You are 22. You have no impetus. You are a captain of your club. Where is the chest?
How much did you pay? How much did we pay for him?
I don't care. It was too much.
I think it was like 8 million.
The comments are having a field day. C1 said, Lola rotted. Yaya Regen. Lord of mercy. Come on, man. Yaya Regen is crazy.
Company said it. He's telling all that big head, no sense.
Adrian said he's a young El Neni.
What is going on? Listen, leave Sambi. Yeah,
no, I'm not going to because the energy that was on him when I was told that he was going to. Because I remember this vividly. Because I was fighting saying I don't agree with getting rid of Guendouzi. Because I thought it was a very good midfielder and he's going to be very good. And he's showing it every single time. Because I watch Marseille. So Arsenal at the moment actively watching Marseille because Sambi.
Marseille is Lola's team.
And I've been actively watching him, and he's been sick. And I keep saying it's like, yes, Sambi's the second and third, but I'm thinking, why would you bring in someone who, as far as I'm concerned, from the entire season, we learned out Lucas Torreira, we learned that Guendouzi, and we learned that Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Sambi has not had a game better than any of them.
Get Arteta out of him, man. Oh my God.
They should have gone towards his new contract.
Peter, I need Arteta out, bro. I've had enough. Honestly.
But guys.
No, I can't do it.
3 weeks ago, it was.
Don't say 3 weeks ago.
Huh? Was it not? Was it not? David apologized
for? Let's have it correctly. Technically, still in the run. But the difference is, I never once said that top 4 was a definite. I said we're in the run. And we still are. My confidence of getting it.
You never said that. I said it.
David said you are getting top 4. That's what he said.
And Oscar said,
Against my better knowledge, I said I started talking grays, bro.
There was the Arsenal
CFC Hancho, I apologize. I was talking rubbish. Arsenal not getting top 4. Xhaka's a tool, and we still have him on for 4 years.
That one, I saw that 4 years. I said, "Oh my God, we want him. He's going to retire. He's going to retire at the club."
We have 350 grand just sat on the bench. We have no striker that could. We have. He's at home.
Arteta was asked in his press conference, "Will he go to Dubai with the rest of the squad?" He said, "I don't know."
Can I respond to that?
Well, this is an interesting point. Leave Sambi alone. He's done well. Man is stranded in the midfield by himself. Blame the club for selling bare man.
I will agree with that middle one. That point about stranded in the midfield. That's where I'm looking at Arteta. I don't like that guy. So same reason why Partey is a better midfielder by far than, in my opinion, Xhaka and Sambi. And even when he's in the midfield by himself, he looks lost. I'm not, that kind of part of the game, I'm putting on Arteta. Arteta's an idiot. You keep seeing none of our midfielders can do lone six, and he keeps forcing it to happen. That part I can compartmentalize and move it aside. But everything else I've said has been facts. Even when he was in the pivot. When he was in the pivot with Ainsley a bit now, so Ainsley was better than him. When he was a pivot with Partey, same thing. So every partner he's been in, he's not the better one. So even removing him from being shown in the midfield, I think he's done blah. He's done blah to bad. Like I haven't seen a game. He's had one good game where I'll give him. He was very good. And there's a Newcastle game. That's one. Saying he's done well is a farce. It's a lie. It's a big lie. Because nothing he's done has shown me that. And my whole thing is my irateness is not 100% about him. It's about my whole thing about priorities. We needed a midfielder who can midfield. You got what I mean? Like someone who's automatically going to start. We brought in a child to be on a bench. My whole thing is like, why would you buy a bench person when our starters aren't 30? It made no sense to get him in the first place. Same reason I was over Ben White, but we'll leave that one there. But like, why would you bring in a midfielder who is not better than the midfielders we sent out on loan? It made no sense.
No, and that's fair, and that's fair enough. I think coming out of the game, because obviously David had got very annoyed in the WhatsApp group, and I remember saying like, these boys right now, they need a rest. They really just need some time off.
You
need
what?
to regroup.
We've had at least amount of games.
You what? You're not even in Europe. We're talking about rest.
Hang on, because we've had injuries. we had injuries. We had COVID cases in the team, and as you pointed out earlier, Lola, when we played against Liverpool, players that hadn't had any training and then playing, 90 minutes and whatever else, and they were terrible. The likes of Tomiyasu.
3 games postponed.
Oscar, wait there, man. Yeah, we don't have fit players. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the first game.
Hey, don't use the postponement. Only one of the postponement was us. Everything else has been another team.
Yeah, one was us.
But when your game is postponed, you have that time to rest.
Oh, yeah. That one, I don't back that one. That one I don't back.
Okay. What I'm talking about in 2022, Manchester City game at home, but barring that, because that was an outstanding performance, we were so unlucky to leave with no points in that game. But after that game, we had injuries, we've had COVID cases, and we've had players who are not trained. Do you know what I'm saying? And so when I say they need rest, it's because they're actually not like they're not fit. They're not match ready. They weren't match fit against Liverpool for sure. Because on the other hand, Liverpool did turn it up a gear. They went back to their normal selves at the Emirates last Thursday. Whereas the Thursday before at Anfield, Liverpool were a bit like, we're still adapting with no Salah and Mane. And we kind of did well to hang on to that, to hang on to a 0-0 because our backs were against the wall. We could have nicked it at some point, you could argue, the same way Burnley could have nicked it. But in the Burnley game, we were the better side. We had the better chances. We had, I think, double the amount of chances Burnley had. We had about 5 or 6 shots on target. I don't know often how many times you have that many shots on target, you don't score a goal. It was 0-0, right? We were unlucky to not win that game in some aspects. But at the same time, obviously, because when your striker is, like I said, unfortunately, I mean, I don't even want to get onto him yet because, you know.
Can we go there? Let me know when we're going there, though.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about attackers because, like I said, I will fly kick him out of this country so fast. The guy is absolutely useless. He's been useless since the moment. And I say I'm going to remove because I have this whole bias where I have a whole thing where I need my Arsenal players to look good, right? So I give him passes because he adds to my handsome quota. So I can't be having an ugly man in my team. But the level of uselessness this guy is as a striker, it irates me. The mere fact that I don't know why he has an FC. Like, and it's not like it's women, because if it's women, I understand as to why we would back him, because look at him. But anyone else in that fan base who is backing this man, I don't understand. 6 months into his purchase, we bought Aubameyang. He is fighting Giroud for the kind of seasons he does. He hasn't. Look at that. Not once has he got over 15 goals as a striker.
So 2 things very quickly.
Lola
2 things very quickly before you speak.
Gone.
I was going to say, because you mentioned the women's team, I just want to say very quickly, Man United women, we're coming for you, Arsenal. Just to put you a little bit there. Number two.
No history. Literally.
We're coming for you.
Go away.
But anyway, number two, more serious note. You know why Twitter is the greatest app? Because whoever drops the Lacazette confirmation Legend.
You saw it.
Absolute legend.
Oh,
Absolute legend.
couldn't believe what I saw.
Lacazette has no, as a footballer, because I always like to complain, because I like him in it. But as a striker, he has no shame. You're a number 9. I don't like this thing when his fans love to talk about, but the hard work he does as a midfielder. He's not a 10. He's a 9. Why is he never in the box? He rarely ever shoots. And by the time he gets there, man's gasping for an inhaler. Every single time he's at the edge of the box, waving, giving the ball. You're a striker. There are spaces in the box for you to occupy. You refuse to occupy. And it's just so irritating, because I understand that he links up plays and all that stuff, but how have you never sniffed 20 Premier League goals? Not even 17, not 15, 14 is the highest you've got. And I'm meant to be fine with this because you can link up with Saka and Martinelli. Anyone can do that. Even people, because I think people overrate Lacazette's link-up ability in comparison to Oba, because he's better than Oba. That's not your benchmark. I can't be a benchmark that because you're better link-up than Oba, that means you're some kind of King Kunta. No. Why are you? We literally replaced Giroud with a short black Giroud. What the hell was the point of that? You're French, black and slow. Where's the nonsense in that?
You are. Listen, ask these guys. They know me. When my number 9 is not a killer, I don't want to know. Is this man Bobby Firmino? Look at these stats. It's a friggin' farce what I'm seeing here. What do you mean he's got 53 and 143? It's a friggin' joke. And what you mentioned, you said a line in the beginning of your spiel on Lacazette. We signed Lacazette and bought Aubameyang 6 months later. That, to me, sums up Lacazette's Arsenal career. Okay, he's got 3 goals. 2 of those were penalties this season.
He has 1 goal from open play in 15 games.
Yes, 1 goal from open play. Oscar, let me tell you.
The one that people ask for him to get a contract extension. You know, they want him to stay.
Oscar, let me tell you who has more goals in the Arsenal team than Alex Lacazette. Alexa Lacazette. That's going to be his name for now.
Lacazette.
Emil Smith-Rowe is our top goal scorer with 8 goals. Okay, yeah. Bukayo Saka's got more goals than him. There's no need to talk about him. Bukayo Saka has got more goals than him. Gabriel Martinelli has more goals than him. Martin Odegaard has more goals than him this season. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has more goals than him this season. I've named you 5 players who have more goals this season than Lacazette.
One player's gone.
Aubameyang is gone.
I thought Nketiah has more goals than him.
I forgot. In all comps, you add Eddie in there as well. You add Eddie.
It's smart, Oscar. That's what people they want to give him an extension. They said they asked
Lola. I've been on this team since Peter. When was that? What was that Lacazette out? Probably about 2020, 2020 that season.
2018.
2018. Yeah. It was World Cup. It was World Cup times, isn't it? Yep. I've been telling you this guy's a bum. Like, he offers nothing. His whole idea that his link-up play is amazing, I'm not even buying it. He just backs his bum into players and he lays off the ball here and there. But there's plenty of players that can do that in this league. There's plenty of players that can do that and score goals.
Let me ask you, man, by the way. I say it in my group chat, I think I'm being rude. Maybe I slightly am. Who does Lacazette start for in the Premier League? Because I made the argument he starts for maybe no one. No. I'm saying it because I'm looking at it. If I go through the Premier League, actually, let me find the actual league. I'll say if he starts for any of them. Hold on.
Brilliant question. This is a brilliant question.
Let me.
He does not start for any of the team in the top 10.
That's we'll start from the top. Man City, no. Liverpool, no. Chelsea, no.
Andrew,
United,
Man City
no.
By the way, Lola,
West Ham,
Lola,
no. He doesn't start for Man City.
Man City don't even have a striker.
Don't matter. He doesn't start for them.
They
don't start for them. West Ham, no. Arsenal is the only one we're done. So yes. Tottenham, no. Wolves, no. Brighton, even them, they need strikers, no. Because that one was Leicester, no. Villa, hell no. Southampton, they don't need him. Crystal Palace don't need him. Brentford, no. Leeds, he can't run, no. Everton, no. Norwich, Sargent scored and Pookie's better than him, so no. Newcastle, no, because Callum Wilson is clear of him. And then we're going down to the 2 left. And Chris Wood.
And St. Maximin.
See what I'm saying? Look at this. We've got 2 left. Watford and Burnley. He's not better than Dennis. And Burnley, maybe. He's on the same level as Vidra. He starts for no one. And it's Arsenal starts for.
But Cornet is better than him.
In fact, yes. That's a no then. That's no one. No one. He's for no one in the Premier League, but it's Arsenal he starts for.
Okay. David and Lola. Which
sorry. So there was one club I missed. Sorry, Pete. Did you say Southampton?
Yeah,
she said he ain't starting.
You don't think he'll start for Southampton?
They've got Che Adams and Armstrong. I think because both of them can run. Purely because both of them can run, he's not going anywhere in that team.
Fair enough.
And what's the Chelsea loanee guy as well?
Oh
Armando.
yeah, Broja's better than him. Yeah, no, that's definitely no.
Question: in the January transfer window, which is more important, a central midfielder or a striker?
I'm standing by that. I think purely because of the midfielders we have, that in my opinion, they are all horrible. I think you can function in our attack because our attack is more of a spread out thing. And if you look at the top scorers, a lot of them aren't actually the main striker. You can stomach it for a few months. If you get a proper midfield that will actually allow you to play, then I can see. I've been backing my whole midfield things for years. Our midfield has been horrible for years. So I will always say, why are you trying to do things in attack if you can't even hold or sustain it against a good team? Our midfield is horrible. I would personally go after a midfielder because you get Vlahovic. How long is he going to have to stand in before he gets the ball? What's he going to do? What's happening there? Because there's no one in midfield doing anything. So I'm like, get a midfielder to buddy Partey. I'm not trying to see Xhaka. I don't want to see it.
From what I've seen, I feel like it's one of the things where I do feel sorry for Arteta a little bit is when he's been forced to play Odegaard in that deeper role. I just don't think it works that well.
Who forced him? Because who told him? No. Because who told him to learn? Who told him to learn?
No. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
There's no. You know what I mean. Because no one forced him to send his man out.
In fairness to Lola, I don't feel sorry for Arteta at all because he's made these problems that he's got in front of him. One second. Also, you look at the people he's bombed out. Like when he puts his hard iron fist on someone, i.e. Guendouzi, then Ozil. Guess who's next?
And Torreira.
Torreira, of course. The idea that Aubameyang is not in this squad anymore, Oscar. There isn't.
Don't Oscar me.
What do you mean don't Oscar you?
Because remember the argument we had last season about Aubameyang, and you told me he should ship him out and play Lacazette. You told me he should start Lacazette, and I argued with you for an hour. Because
Aubameyang at the start of last season was poor. Lacazette starts. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Oh, quickly, Welbeck is better than Lacazette, so no.
Welbeck is better than Lacazette.
He's got more goals than Lacazette this season.
But Pete, back to my point. Just because Lola was saying that the midfield is more pressing than the striker, I feel like when you have Odegaard in the 10, he has proven this season that he can actually link play very, very well and create chances. So wouldn't you want a striker to be on the end of those chances?
No. Well, yes and no, but also because our midfield is dead. Because our midfield is so dead, he's having to do more than he needs to do. They're saying he can do all this link-up stuff. He's having to do more of the deeper CM stuff because either if Lokonga's playing, Lokonga's hiding. So Odegaard is the one going to get the ball. Deep. Yeah. And then so he's not able to do his link-up stuff up in the top. I'm saying get a midfielder because even with Chelsea, United, all these top teams, if you can figure out a pattern, their strikers aren't the one bagging their goals. You can get your wingers and midfielders to contribute. And then slug it out until the summer where you can actually focus purely on that.
You're making sense.
And here's the thing. We've got Aubameyang, bruv. Like, we can put him back in the side. You don't necessarily need to. And the thing is, in the midfield, to Lola's point, we haven't got that Aubameyang left in that midfield. Partey is the number one. And then everything else is as the same level, if you will. So I agree. We need to sign a couple of central midfielders, but we won't sign any.
Oh, we won't.
We may get Arta on loan, but I think you have to buy somebody first.
Listen,
Arta Melo. I'm hoping we get the Barcelona Arta. That's what I'm hoping.
Our Arsenal's formation is a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I don't know who you're going to play in the central midfield. On the left, Martinelli.
To be fair, David, isn't it Xhaka and Partey? Isn't it just Xhaka and Partey? But it's just currently at the moment things are circumstantial.
Bro, I can't trust Xhaka, man.
Because don't forget. No, nobody can. But don't forget, before Man City's performance at home, we did have a good 2 months where we were winning games, we were scoring goals, we weren't losing games. Do you know what I'm saying? And we were in the top 4, albeit with teams that had games in hand, blah blah blah. When all the players were there and fit, we were winning games. And that's why I'm a bit like. That's why I was saying to just have that break off. Let the players who are injured return. Let them get match fitness again, and we'll be back on the wheels again.
I'll ask it again. Why is it only Arsenal that everyone gives the excuse? Why does Arteta get the excuse that he has to have everyone back? It's always Arsenal is like saying everyone must be fit or Arsenal won't work. How are you a coach who everyone is trying to pretend is the next this and that and is this kind of good? But nothing ever works for him if it's not 100% his team. You're a manager. You will never have 100% of your team. Why do you have to have everyone fit? Every single time one or two people drop out, he moves mad.
What I'm saying is, it's because at once upon a time he had everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he went for a moment where everybody, half of the squad went. Me and Oscar went to the Forest game. And there were players in that side. You ask yourself, how are they still at the club? Or who is this kid? Look at our bench. I sent the team sheet in a WhatsApp group. Look at our bench against Burnley. It's the first thing I said was,
We got him. Peter, whose fault is this that the bench is what it is?
It's not mutually exclusive. I'm not disagreeing that it's not his fault. They're not mutually exclusive. I'm saying both can be true. It's his fault that we don't have a good squad. It's his fault we don't have a good squad. But it's also true. It's also I'm saying the club. But it's also true that guess what? A lot of the players have been injured and a lot of the players are knackered.
No, but Peter, I hear that.
I'm saying both are true.
I know, but I hear you. But you know what the thing is? What I don't like is people who are like a really good fans of Arteta or whatever. They say he's a good manager, right? A sign of a good manager is being able to make do with what you've got, as well as being able to do great when you've got your whole team.
Yeah.
Whenever he hasn't got the people he likes, he can never make it. Madness ensues. Because it's gonna sound whatever because it's rude, but I don't give a toss. It's the manager I know. If Wenger was playing yesterday, I guarantee a fullback and a centre back would have been off, and he would have put one of the wingers, a Hutchinson or Patino, at fullback, so one striker in the midfield, and it would have been a madness, and we would have got at least 2-3 goals before that game ended. Arteta brought on Eddie Nketiah to play 10 after he took ESR off when ESR was the only one with a threat for the goal. This is madness.
Let's be very clear, Lola. Everybody who was Wenger out, you have blood on your hands. Let's be very, very clear.
We all have it, man.
But I wasn't about to before. I never handled the guy out because I'm not evil. My point was, I was using him as a reference of saying, you're a manager, you have to be, whether you like it or not, creativity and a need to kind of change and tweak things up when things aren't working is your job. But yet every single time when the things aren't working, he does the side of madness. He does the same thing consistently, expecting it to be different. When it's shown in the game, it's not working. How about you change? And his idea of change was take off your best attacking threat for Eddie Nketiah to play in the midfield. Where's the logic? Eddie Nketiah, whose best attribute is scoring in the 6-yard box, you put him in midfield. The man is insane.
When Smith Rowe came off, the stadium went so flat. They couldn't believe he was coming off. And the thing is as well, Lola, David, you guys know, my stance on Arteta. You know my stance on the whole regime, the whole situation. And I said, look, this is what it is. Arteta can finish 8th this season. He will be in the job next season.
They're saying he's getting a contract extension. We're stuck with his bastards, you know.
Yeah, I heard about the contract extension. I was shocked.
Why were you shocked? I told you this. I said at the start, they've gone to bed with this guy. He's going nowhere as long as Edu and Vinay are there. As long as they're there, he's going nowhere.
You Arsenal fans, yeah, that go to these games, yo, you need to wake up and smell the coffee, bro. It's done out here, bro.
The problem is, David, the problem is because there's still something to fight for. There is a slivering, there's an ajar door, and that's what gives you the hope.
Because you know,
so people go to games and then you sort of, once you're there, you're sucked in.
But the issue is Arsenal aren't banking on Arsenal to get them top 4. Arsenal are banking on United and Spurs moving mad. Yeah. And then Arsenal kind of be in there to sneak in and snatch for. That's the issue. We're not fighting it. We're not fighting for it on the front foot. We're waiting for someone to do something stupid. I'm not mad at it. If Arsenal somehow get top 4 and like shit else they were there, fine. But I'm saying there's a difference between like feeling good about I'm feeling all right. It's a bit shaky, but I can see it. But I don't see a guy who's there who had a good patch of form where we play teams who have no players or fitness. And but you know what? I liked it, but it's madness.
Everybody else is like that though. Tottenham are hoping everybody slips. United are hoping everybody slips. Chelsea are hoping Man City slips. Liverpool are hoping the same. Like I understand what you're saying.
All
we
the
need
teams
to
you mentioned
let's deal with our work. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's deal with our
the difference is though, everyone else you mentioned has like get out of jail free players. You get what I mean? Because we can say that Saka's a sick player. He's still 20. and he still needs to work on
We have
his finishing.
the youngest squad in the
No,
league.
no. Obviously, but I'm saying our big guns are two 20-year-olds, a 21-year-old, and a right back, and it's a whole. You know what I mean? Like our players, our trump cards aren't these like inevitable man. Where you look at everyone else's team, they've got inevitable guys. Like we can banter United's nonsense, and they are nonsense, but they've got inevitable men. You can banter Chelsea, they've still got quality there. You can even banter Spurs, and I despise Harry Kane and Son, but they're there, innit? They can eventually just do something. Arsenal haven't got
ours is a Aubameyang, by the way. Ours is a Aubameyang.
No, ours is, but guess what? The idiot in charge decided to go to war with another player, and so he's gone again. So we're stuck.
Wow.
And one of these days, that's what's gonna ruin.
Hey, run it back, by the way. I think it was C1 London talking about Tielemans.
Let's go.
No, but hold on. There's a whole thing about C1 London was talking about Tielemans, his ass. Watching that boy run is disgusting. That Spurs game, blood on his hand, useless guy.
C1. I saw your comments, but no one mentioned Tielemans, so I couldn't go back to it.
I mentioned him. I said him and Lukonga the same.
No, as in after you mentioned him, he started commenting about him, but we had moved on.
Macy Gray.
Tielemans is quality. He don't have the work rate of Macy Gray. I can't believe you're backing Tielemans like this.
Watching Tielemans, he's a midfielder. Watching
First of all, Macy Gray made hits. Let's be very clear.
Watching Tielemans, genuinely, every time I watch him, because I always have a thing about Tielemans, right? I'm like, I can see he has a wonder shot on him every once again. He can pop, but watching him as a midfielder play, it hurts my eyes. I hate him. Watch him run, and the way he's worse. I swear he's slower. It just looks like he's carrying a bag of potatoes every time
he runs like that as well.
But it's like Lacazette is always carrying a bus. It's like, for goodness sake, what you
want to add Tielemans? People are begging for him generally. You want to add that to Xhaka and Maguire and Lacazette. You want death. You want a slow, painful death. That's what you want.
C1. Why you?
Look, I genuinely think.
I do think
Tielemans has his day. Let's not act like he doesn't. He does have his day. He does have his day when he looks absolutely outstanding, right? And fair enough. He needs more consistency over time. Fair enough.
He needs to be carried.
But Lola, with the Arsenal thing, I think we're going to get back to what we saw, just before the new year, Arsenal kind of thing.
I actually do kind of agree with you. But my issue
think that's going to come back.
But on a wider thing, my issue is you're a football manager of football. It's never 100. You're never always going to have your entire thing the entire time. So it worries me that even when one or two men drop out, you move mad. One man could drop out and he moves mad.
Because it's a young team as well, though. But bear in mind, it's the youngest squad in the league.
I don't care.
It is. But it is. But it is, though. Do you know what I mean? And we've got
I just don't care.
I think we got the third best home record this season when all games have been played at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that we're still. Do you know what? Can I be honest with you, Lola? We've overachieved this season. Can I keep it about in the league?
I agree.
In the league.
I don't think we have.
We haven't overachieved in the league this season.
Peter, at the beginning of the season, you said to me with your own mouth, Arsenal have the 5th best squad in the league, and therefore they should finish 5th.
Is that false?
I didn't think it.
First of all, it's true. Secondly, and I still stand by that. Secondly, it's true. But the caveat is this. Guess what happened down the road? They got a world-class manager. They finished above us this season. We finished 6th this season. Right? And we entered the Europa League. That's our season this season.
Maybe because the whole FA Cup.
How have you?
Because I think now.
No, it's 2 spots. It's 5th, and then FA Cup winner gets it. So it depends on who wins the FA Cup.
No. So this is what happened. So this is what happened
now. What about the League
Cup?
So the League Cup
is Europa Conference.
League Cup winner gets conference.
No, but no. Hear me out. Because 2 of those teams now that are in the final are going to be taking Champions League spots. Does the Europa League place go down?
So Europa Conference goes to 6th.
But it was already 6th.
It was already 6th.
No. So this is what the situation is. Top 4 Champions League.
5th
place and FA Cup is Europa League, and League Cup is it's not even 6th. League Cup is conference.
6 was Europa Conference.
No, not anymore. Currently now it is. But the champion originally it was just 5th place that will get.
Because only one.
It's only the winners. Only one team goes into Europa
Conference League, and that goes to the winner of the.
And that's the League Cup winner.
No, what I'm saying, people.
No, not being
they changed it. They changed it. So the only way you get the Conference League is if you win the cup.
So you don't get Conference League via the league.
No. So it depends on who wins it.
Yeah. Unless the person that wins the League Cup finishes in a Europa League position or a Champions League position, then it goes to the league. It's never been.
So doesn't that mean it
it's
goes
never
to
been
the
league?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's the person
at present, unless Chelsea or Liverpool drop out of the top 4, at present it goes to 6th place. And then whoever wins the FA Cup, if the person that wins the FA Cup is in 5th place or above, that's when it gets shifted down. It'll move down again.
As of now, it's 5th place and FA Cup gets Europa League, and then 6th is getting Conference. So it all depends on who wins it up there.
Peter, listen to me.
Yes.
If Arsenal find themselves in Europa Conference, and I don't care how, everyone needs to get on that taxi quick, blood. I need everyone out.
David.
It is a failure. You do not spend 150 million to get into Europa Conference. I don't give a damn what you say.
But that's not the whole picture. That's not because I've heard that one, by the way. I've been hearing 150 and we're not making top 4. Disgrace. Whoa,
no.
It's not the same picture.
As I said Europa Conference.
No. I know you said. But I'm saying to you now, because I thought we would finish 5th because when the first ball was kicked at the start of the season, I looked at the entire league, looked at all the teams. I told you City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, United 4th. Then I said Arsenal 5th. But Tottenham went and got a world-class manager, and they're going to win all the games that they're supposed to win. That's the only difference Conte will bring there. He can't beat the big teams because you saw him against Chelsea. He just said, "Fam, the gap is way too high." Okay, so he's going to be winning all those games against Brighton, against Burnleys and whatever, what have you, like he has been doing, by the way. Now he's there. I think they're getting 5th. It's not because of the 5th squad, but because they've got the best manager out of the pack. Outside of the top 3, the best manager is at Spurs.
And I will still say
that's why they get 5th. And
I'll still say I'm so sorry. It's underachievement if Arsenal finish out of the top 4, purely because of all the kind of assistance that we were given, the money spent, and everything else that happened around it to not get top 4. In my opinion, yes, because in my opinion, Arsenal were given like the silver lining in the nonsense show of last season was you only have to play the league, the domestic cups, and you only play one game a week. And in my opinion, you flubbed that. Like realistically, Arsenal as of today should be 4th, but we're 6th or 7th. One of them 2. That's where we are now. And I'm looking at all the ones you've lost. You can say yes, we lost to we lost to City twice now. We lost to Chelsea. We lost to United. We lost to Liverpool. We lost to Everton. I'm never forgiving that man for that, by the way.
Brentford.
We lost to Brentford. I swear we got another one now. Yeah, so we had 7 losses this season already. I'm so sorry. I don't care about this, that, and the third. The Brentford loss, I can maybe give you a blight. I'm still annoyed about it, so I'm going to add it. So that was the Everton
maybe.
I don't care. I said what I said.
We started Balogun up front.
She said what she said.
I said.
She said what she said.
I said what I said.
David, help me.
Lola.
I said this. I agreed with this.
Lola, I was live in the flesh.
I agreed with your air. I'll give you the air. I said I agreed with your air.
It's only Brentford. It's only Brentford. You get a point.
Either which way. If you don't win it, if you don't win it, you don't lose it. We lost it. I said air, but I'm adding it there. The Everton loss is unforgivable in my opinion. Sure. The United one should have been a point. I don't care what anyone tells me. That should not have been a loss, and it happened. The Chelsea one was just banner because in my opinion that was nonsensical. The City one, we could say yes, we were unlucky and bumped a bit, but also we sort of brought it on ourselves as well because we shouldn't have lost that either. It should have been at least minimum a point, and we threw that away as well. So all these chances, it's not only part of it is other things, but part of it is our own making. So I'm looking at it as a whole and thinking, this is also your own fault. So realistically, you should be 4th, and we're 7th.
So
I don't care. Yes.
Yeah.
Based on what's happened.
My God.
Peter, do you know why I'm saying this?
So where should United be? Where should United be in all these lots?
Do you know why I'm saying this? Because if we would have beat Brent, because we beat Brent, if we would have just beaten Burnley like we were supposed to, we would be fourth now. So me saying we should be fourth is not a madness.
But ain't that caveats because of games in
No
hand?
caveats. No caveats. No caveats. I don't give a toss.
As in, ain't that the case though? Like
I
everyone's got to
don't
play
give
games.
a toss because
No. If Arsenal beat Burnley on points, you would be.
Yeah, we would be fourth. So whether or not, as long as we
you have less games, you played less games than West Ham, less games than Manchester United. It's
exactly.
Only Spurs
so we would actually be on fourth. You can say maybe a caveat is with Spurs, but everyone else we should be by rights fourth. Either by if we wouldn't have lost.
So you've got Wolves next.
And if they beat us, they go above us. So look at this. Look at it that way. If we lose to Wolves, they go above us. Look at it that way as well.
But then if Wolves win their games in hand, ain't they like fifth?
But the thing is that I'm saying that when I say look at Arsenal, I don't look at games in hand because look what happened with Man United when they had games in hand. If they're fourth now, they should have been fourth time ago with the games in hand. If the games in hand meant anything, it would be guarantees, but it's not. There've been enough times where games in hand have been there and no one ever actually makes up the thing. So I'm looking at what's happened as of now. And as of now, based on the games we've played, Arsenal should be fourth, and we're not. And partly there's issues with players, but also Arteta, in my opinion, is a fool. And he's been a fool for time, and he's getting away with nonsensical tactical mistakes, choices of who he bombs out of the squad, choices of how he plays. It's a madness that him, Edu, the freaking Yanks over there doing nonsense, all of them together have done nonsense.
Hey, they're going to the Super Bowl, damn it. Look, we need to bring Aubameyang back, and then we can sign a central midfielder. That we'd have to do it. Aubameyang is a lethal striker.
I mean, we ain't got a choice. You've got a club that's trying to fight for a player doesn't want to come. So yeah.
But you know, like I think we're looking at the Ozil situation all over again. The fact that he might not even go to Dubai.
Can I ask a question? Why do Arsenal fans seem to think that you're signing players this January?
Because they got gassed. Do you know
we've been linked heavily.
No, don't say they, because you're part of this too, Lola. I see you tweeting about. No, you're tweeting like it's 11 a.m. and Arsenal still ain't signed no one.
Yeah, because there's a difference between saying they should and me saying Oscar. Did you see me say we're getting Vlahovic or getting?
No.
My tweets have always been. Yeah, because I'm saying. What I'm tweeting is they should be signed. I didn't say they will. They should and would. Not the same word.
Oscar, it's a no-brainer. This should be. It's a no-brainer that every Arsenal
me saying it's 11 a.m. and they haven't signed anyone is me saying they should have signed someone. It's not me saying they will. It's me saying they should.
Every Arsenal fan is thinking that tweet.
You're not getting any players, and if you do, it will be a deadline day mediocre signing.
Do you know who's going to be? It's going to be some bookie player. Who's that striker we signed from whatever? The Lucas Perez brother. It was someone like that to placate people.
I like him.
He wasn't.
I like him.
He had like 2 goals and he was just there for vibes in it. He's gone somewhere else now. I don't know what he's there for. But the point is, if Arteta was a good manager, like I know it's unfair. I'll say it again. I don't give a toss. Like Wenger was good at managing. He doesn't. Wenger was good at managing stupidity until time was up to. Like if Arteta was a good manager and had sense, he would have quelled a lot of this.
Breaking news. It is official. Anthony Martial has departed Manchester United for Sevilla. Done deal.
Hi Tony, I can like you now. You're not in England.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Robin. Shall I tell you why? Because the real breaking news, okay, is that at least 6 people have died in a stampede this evening outside the stadium between Cameroon and Comoros. Holy smokes!
Oh, smoke!
Holy smokes!
What's happened there?
No, I guess it's just kicked off. Something's kicked off outside. Comoros win.
No, they went out.
No, they went out. They went out.
Good effort, though. Good effort. Because it was good effort.
Oh man,
that's out though. Rest in peace to them people.
But yeah, what's it? Tony Marshall's gone to Sevilla,
yeah.
Is that something to do?
It's a probably line.
It's a loan. It's a loan. It's a loan deal.
What's the point?
Good for him. He can play there because I can like him now.
Nah, there's nothing to like, Lola. You're wasting time.
No, I like it. I like Marshall. He's just not here anymore, so I don't have to go to him. Good player. Anyway, man, but Arsenal, man, if they should be finishing fourth. They weren't, so it's true, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you think at the end of the season? So you think at the end of the season they should finish fourth?
Yes, because they should be fourth now.
No, I get they should be fourth now. I agree with that. But at the end of the season, you think they should finish fourth?
I don't think they will. I think they should. Only because, in my opinion, with the breaks they've been given, and all this stuff that Hammond's been hearing about Arteta, I'm so sorry. You spend that money, you've got all this gas around you. Fourth is there because you're not playing that much. You ain't got that much. You ain't got the excess games as everyone else. You ain't got all the issue. Man United were moving mad. Spurs were moving mad. I don't care if they brought Conte in or not. The whole point of Conte was to bring him up. But the fact of the matter is, you had the nicest package and like run. Even that nice little run we had when we were winning games. We were given gifts from God because everyone was either injured or COVID. We were given free runs and we're still sick. Nonsense. Fourth is a must so you can get out of my club.
By the way, Conte. I was gonna say, by the way, Conte and the gang, they're gonna be going and spending some big money this window. Watch this space, and in the summer as well. There's no chance in hell Conte's gone to Spurs to just glisten things up.
That's
you watch.
That even adds to my point because if they're spending now and they get higher than us, what's gonna happen now? We're sick. What we're gonna do now? That's gonna close off. But I think Man United are gonna get at minimum. They're not keeping Rangnick, so they have to get a good manager. Spurs have already got a good manager.
I think Tottenham will finish fourth this season. I'll be honest with you. I think they'll finish fourth.
Maybe not.
Nah,
maybe
I don't see it.
The manager's too saucy.
Quick question, randomly off topic. C1 wants to get our thoughts because he was annoyed by our Tielemans slander. He thinks that Tielemans is top 5 passes in the Prem. He's gone for Pogba, KDB, Trent, Cancelo, and then Tielemans. Do we agree or not?
Bernardo Silva's better passing Tielemans.
There's a lot.
In my opinion, I think there's a lot of players. You can look at City alone.
Do you know what? Passing is the weirdest thing to judge somebody on.
Because Xhaka can pass.
The issue is when it comes to passing, there's some players that can play a very high quality of pass, but how frequently are they to have high pass completion? Are they consistent in their passing?
Depends what we're asking about, because if it wouldn't be my skew and keep it to passing, Xhaka's a better passer than Tielemans. He is. You know, if you look at that's why I said take a Microsoft thing.
I don't know about that.
He said passing. He didn't say anything about 95%.
It's like 95%.
I'll have Tielemans at passing over.
No. But what I'm saying is, he didn't say
he's
a better player. He didn't say he's a better player. He's a better midfielder. He specifically said passer. Passing. Xhaka is a very good passer.
But this is the point I'm saying. When you're saying Xhaka is a good passer, when you're saying Xhaka is a good passer, are you saying he executes a high level of pass, or he has 100 passes and they're all completed, but they're 5?
No. Pass completion is neither here nor there, because Only does side passes. He gets 95 plus every single game. You know what I mean? We're talking about the passing ability of like passing the range of passes you can do. Xhaka is a very good passer. Just a dumb midfielder.
Okay, I haven't seen.
Xhaka
be a very good.
You know, the thing is, Xhaka is Xhaka in it, so he's nonsense. No one should. If anyone in a good club should never try and sign him. But he specifically said passing, and in my opinion, Xhaka's a better passer than Tielemans. Fair enough.
Pete, where are we going next?
Granit Xhaka, we've got Granit Xhaka. Liverpool.
Liverpool
got a 3-1 the Palace. Again, the refereeing was unbelievable. Why they cheat?
I don't care, man.
Hey, that's not a pen. It's not a pen. It's not a pen.
It wasn't a pen. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Kevin Friend doesn't give the penalty, right? We carry on, and VAR get involved and say, "Hang on a minute, you want to have a look at this? What? What are you making him have a look for? Because there was nothing." Liverpool, they've gone in.
I only saw it on Match of the Day. I didn't notice that it was a big deal, because I watched Match of the Day with the sound off. Yeah, and then I saw the foul, and I was like, "This looks like a foul to me." I didn't really see the issue. And maybe I need to watch
Jota runs into the goalkeeper. It's a friggin' howler.
They showed the video, and he literally Jota was like, "Hey, cool," and then he just kind of jumped in the way, and they gave it to him.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, darling. You know the ones. It was bizarre.
It weren't a pen, but it is, isn't it?
No, I was gonna say big up Jota. Really, he's on some good form lately.
Big up to Liverpool, man. Without Mane and Salah, they're still doing what they're doing, and Chelsea must be looking at Liverpool thinking, for goodness sake, their two top dons are not playing, and they're still grinding results. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, it took them a little bit of time to adapt, but once they've been going, getting goals from everywhere. Oxlade-Chamberlain scoring headers. You got Van Dijk's header as well. Jota, of course, getting a couple of goals as well. They've been riding high, and I was gutted to see Vieira's boys couldn't get the job done. But Liverpool marching on, having to obviously close that gap, because Manchester City, as you can tell, 1-1 up against the Saints. So apparently Southampton are the only team to have not lost to both games to City in a season. I think they're like the 5th team since like 2018.
And do you
where
know
they've
why?
gone a season without getting beat.
You know why? Because City gave them a foul in a Ward-Prowse zone. You don't do that. I keep telling people. Every time I face Southampton, they're the team I don't want to foul. Because every time they foul, and it's in the Ward-Prowse zone, they scored. I'm just like, don't do this, guys. And that's why I keep telling everyone, stop giving this guy the space to do what he does best.
The Walker-Peters goal, though, for the opener for
delicious.
Southampton was a really nice one, though.
Delicious.
Really nice goal.
Even if he is former Spurs.
Endo is not happy.
No, man.
Because there wasn't much to say.
Hey, next time, tell Adrian to show up, innit?
Yeah, tell you.
It's Adrian's fault, man. It's Adrian's fault. We reached out to another Liverpool fan. He wasn't available either. So, sorry, but I tried, man.
Trent was sick. There you go.
But it was, and plus, what's there to talk about with Liverpool? Like, this title's over, yeah. Chelsea and Liverpool are going to be battling for second. You know them, way there. And look, you got your League Cup final. Obviously, that against Chelsea will be interesting to watch. I hope Liverpool go and do it.
Man, I wanted Arsenal in the final, and now I feel like we probably won't win that.
I think Chelsea win that. Personally,
I do think Chelsea win it. You know.
I don't, I think wow, Lola. I think Liverpool will do it. I think Liverpool will do it. He'll have his players back. The gang will be back.
Chelsea will be long, bro.
Oh, they hit that.
Yeah, that's the final.
Yeah, they'll be back by then.
End of February.
Also, it depends. Do they have their Club World Cup first? So they might be coming back from.
Our Club World Cup early February.
Chelsea,
I don't know, man. Chelsea like a final winner. Chelsea like a final winner. So I still
do we? Do we like a final?
No, I'm trying to be nice here.
Yeah, Chelsea feel like a one-off. Chelsea feel like a one-off.
We like a final, guys. We lost the FA Cup final to Leicester. We lost to Arsenal in the FA Cup final not long ago.
Arsenal, innit? We beat before. That's not new.
Yeah, because we don't like finals. I don't know where this is.
You literally won the freaking Champions League last year, no? Or does that not count anymore?
Yeah, and you are not the favorite for the Champions League.
Exactly. So I'm
Chelsea are good they're much better as the underdogs in finals. They're so much better at that than they are being.
Man. Pep's a fraud, man. Remember that.
I love Pep Guardiola, bro.
When I hear Pep slander, bro, it grinds my gears. This is a man who's got 4 Premier League titles. What's going on?
Doesn't matter.
Do you know why? Because Peter, until he wins the Champions League with City, it's open for criticism. Until he does it,
and Peter, man, you get onto other people for being bottlers.
Yeah,
every time they lose to a team.
Oh my God!
Really? Run it on the freaking where you remind me of the bottling. Leicester City. Floggings for life. Floggings for life.
This is why when C1 is talking about Tillemans, who is giving the ball away in the 95th minute.
Oh my gosh.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Brendan.
Peter was right.
Brendan.
Idiot. I don't think you understand how I was feeling watching those last 40 seconds of that game.
What's that said? A certain man lose games with 3 minutes left.
Do you know what's funny though? I was watching it. I saw Tielemans on the ball. I said, "He's gonna be stupid." Open. Everyone was open. The entire team was next to him, open, and he thought, "You know what? Let me try and run through midfield." He loses it, and then I see him trying to run. He's in treacle. I said, "You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace because that was not Bergwijn. You let Bergwijn. Oh God,
Pigeon." Nah. The nerve to go and score. You see Brendan Rodgers, guys. He's finished. He's a finished man. He's a finished man. Thing is, I was calling him a bottler. He's a finished man right at this moment in time.
That's honestly disgusting.
The thing is, everyone just thought I was a hater. Listen, anyway,
you was right.
I can't even say his name. It's frigging David Brent. I can't stand the guy. Where else shall we go? So Man City, obviously, they drew 1-1. Title race maybe back on. Everton 0, Aston Villa 1. Obviously, Steven Gerrard returning back to Goodison, old stomping ground, and he got 3 points, a clean sheet as well. It was a hotly contested match. Fun fact, did you know that Duncan Ferguson, before the game, went to every pub around Goodison? He put money on the tab and said, everybody gets a free pint on me. first round was all his. He went to every single pub. If there isn't any more Evertonian than that, ladies and gentlemen, he's got the little wristband as well in his shirt. Let's give Big Dunk the job at Everton. That's what I'll say. Give
Wonderful.
Big Dunk the
Anything
job.
more Everton, losing, and he did. So I don't care.
Yeah. I told you, Peter. Like, they're not going down this season, but next season they're in trouble.
They're fifth. What are they? 15, 16 now.
Next season they're in trouble.
They are there.
They're in trouble,
and they're moving.
Relax. No, relax.
I didn't say they're gonna get relegated. I'm just saying they're there.
No, even then, they're not nowhere near it. Like they.
Peter,
You know what I'm saying?
Are we watching the same Everton?
Weren't they better? They should have got a goal. It should have been 1-1. A fair result was 1-1. Villa got away. Villa got away with it in the second half.
They were a better team.
First half they were. Second half they were.
Guess what? They scored and they won. No matter.
Why you mute my mic, bruv?
Because you're playing stuff on your phone. We can hear you.
My bad.
It doesn't matter whether or not Everton came back in it or not. They weren't the clear better team and they didn't score. So one day, man.
I don't know if you saw Gerrard when he left at full time and he was walking over to the
I can't stand Steven Gerrard.
I'll tell you what, he started looking at the geek.
I'll say it to my friends, yeah. Whether or not it goes like tits up for Villa, he's got an aura of a manager, It's just there. It's just there.
He talks so well as well. When he talk,
I need him to get humbled, man.
Nah, man. I'm here.
I
riding high,
humbling.
He's riding high.
The stare down, that hand in his pocket. I'm staring.
I want that progress, blood. I want that progress.
Do you know what I need, though? Do you know what I need? Do you know what I really
need? He walked over. He stuck his tongue out at the crowd, and then he told him to F off. Nah. Man's walking, and he's giving it out. F off. And, man. And he said, I still got it.
Adrian said he can walk the walk. He can talk the talk and walk the walk, unlike
another English manager.
Another English manager.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ooh, we're talking about Mr.
Hiya!
Posh kids.
Posh kids?
Fat Frank.
Hey. Some man managing the Champions League, other man don't, innit? You know them ones.
Hey,
Oscar, one of them's got, what do you mean? One of them's got a league title. What are you talking about? He's won the league.
He won the league for Rangers.
Is that what we're doing? SPL
he has a league championship. Oscar, Oscar, don't do that.
Okay,
don't do that.
Don't do that.
He wasn't even Celtic.
Respect the Scottish Premier League.
Hold on.
He wasn't even Celtic manager, and he won the Scottish League. He wasn't even Celtic manager.
I couldn't give a monkeys. They've got 12 teams in that league.
I bet you don't.
Lampard went to the toughest league, in the UK. Yeah, it's the toughest league, hardest league to win, and he got his team to the playoff final. Yeah.
What's the hardest league to win?
Oscar, Peter, hold on.
Yeah.
Lampard got double to the playoffs. Is that any better than the manager this season before did the same thing? Same outcome. He didn't do anything with it. What's that so great about the man before him?
What about the manager after?
Liquidation, innit? They have no money. Shit happened.
Oh, but they're still surviving. Rooney's still battling, But after Lampard left, that man plummeted, So
Lampard brought in all of his boys from Chelsea, all these connections and he still didn't get promoted.
Hey, look.
He still hasn't got a job. As well.
Do you think it's funny how we talk about liquidation after Lampard left, but while Lampard was there, this is not a factor.
Why is he got a job?
He brought his mates from Cobham. He got all his mates from Cobham at the club.
Why has he got a job?
Because the right offer hasn't come along. This is a manager that took a Chelsea side into the Champions League.
And then got sacked because he's not a good manager.
Wait, Oscar. Wait, no, I'm not letting him get away with that comment he just said there. What? He took him into the Champions League. Sorry, what position did you finish the year before?
We finished third under Sarri.
Third, exactly. So you can't say, man, Lampard, who brought us into the Champions, like out the top four last year. You were higher last year.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Oscar. Guess what happened since Sarri left? He went and won a league title. So in your face, he went and won a league title.
What do you mean? What's Sarri let's do this? What's Sarri let's do this?
They let Sarri go and bring in
why are you talking about Sarri? Like this is about Sarri. This is about Frank Lampard, This is about Frank Lampard.
For you. on, do me a favour, love. Do me a favour, love.
Hey, hold on. Don't skip Abdi's comment. Go
By
back to
Arteta,
Abdi.
by the way. You got patted by Arteta.
Go to Abdi's comment. It's after Adrian's. Go back. Go back. It's there.
White privilege. No, white supremacy. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. How you talking about white supremacy when he gave Tammy Abraham a career? We're talking about white supremacy. He gave Tammy a career.
I don't want us to get cancelled. I am putting the brake.
Look.
No. Why are we acting like there's no favoritism and white supremacy around Gerrard's current appointment?
No. Oscar, I agree with you. There's favoritism, but guess what? Which one of the men is actually worth actual good stuff to earn where he is at Aston Villa as opposed to Frank Lampard?
Frank Lampard did the same. They both did the same.
What did he earn?
Hold on. Robin, it's so funny to me that the three people on this panel, their manager is the one with the real white privilege.
And which one of us is
He has an FA Cup. He's got an FA Cup. He's got an FA Cup. Even he, Oscar, the same manager that patterned yours. Oscar. He won at Stamford Bridge. He won at Stamford Bridge. He won at the Emirates, and he won at Wembley. Pattern up, blood. Don't bring him into this.
Hold on.
He's got trophies.
Don't act like Lampard didn't come to the Emirates and slap him up. Let's not do that. Look, the issue is here.
What did Lampard win? What did Lampard win in his Chelsea career? What's Lampard won in his career? In his managerial career?
I'll tell you. Lampard got his team into the Champions League. He then topped that Champions League group, and they went on and won the tournament.
Did they win it under Lampard?
Was he there, bro? Was he there?
That's Lampard's shame.
I think does Lampard get a medal? I don't know. That's a genuine question.
No,
I don't think
got
so.
sacked.
That's Lampard's team.
He got sacked.
That's Lampard's team, man.
No,
Tiger has no shame.
That's fine.
At least get Ollie. At least go for Ollie.
It was Lampard's brain and Tuchel's body.
I said.
All right, Mourinho.
Random. We need to move on. I'm putting the foot down. We need to move on because there's things we need to talk about.
Tuchel listed the Champions League trophy. Lampard received his P45. Get out of here, man.
We move.
Your manager.
That's why it was
listed. Newcastle won their game.
Newcastle are going down.
Newcastle United won at Leeds. Newcastle won at Leeds United. Massive result for them down the bottom. Bruno Lange's Wolves winning again, ladies and gentlemen, winning 2-1. Did you not see what happened at the Brentford Community Stadium with the drone and delayed minutes?
Yeah.
What the heck is going on? This
live stream is a hard life, man. Live stream is a hard life. You gotta get what,
David, the owner of that drone, early mentioned, not that guy, bro. Friggin' hell, stop play. Even Heathrow Airport had to stop flights. Are you kidding me? What the hell is going on over there? These friggin' fast school members. And also, whoever the stadium manager is at Watford, those floodlights going out in the Norwich game, what the heck is going on there? Floodlights going out.
That one was fast, by the way. They could totally see. So I don't understand why
they play in the dark.
We'll play in the dark. But Norwich City fans were singing USA. I was dying. Absolutely dying. That people. Oh, Leicester City, Leicester, the chokers of the Premier League.
They bowled it again this weekend.
Goal.
With a Danny Welbeck header.
Mensah, my boy.
Man like Mensah with the header. You know what I'm saying? Danny Welbeck yet again on the score sheet.
I told you.
For that, who is your goal?
Stop right there, Peter. Stop right there.
Jackham.
Are we forgetting that we need to take a flight path, We need to fly back to the motherland.
Because afterwards, man.
We'll
do that one.
To talk about
keeping.
We'll do that after.
Okay, let's get the award.
We'll get there. Okay, but we need to talk about that.
What was the goal of the week? Because guys, there was a lot to choose from.
Hakim.
No.
It's Hakim Ziyech.
It was fully Sergeant. It was fully Sergeant. What are we doing here? The Techers?
You are.
Oh, delicious. Walker Peters, you get a mention in there as well. What's his name? What's the Wolves player? Friggin' Neves. Oh, mention as well. Matinho, mention as well. Tony's finish. Unbelievable stuff.
This ain't mentions. We're doing goal of the week. Who is your goal
of the week? Is Sergeant. If we're gonna count it, it's Sergeant. Simple as Sargent is the goal of the week. It's a no-brainer. From the question behind him.
The question I'll ask to John Sargent is the same question I'll ask to Dennis Bergkamp. Did you mean it? Did you mean it?
You're a disgrace.
Yes, he meant it. He meant it. Stop it. You know he meant it.
Get off. No, get off.
Did he mean it? We don't know. Did he mean it?
Oscar's a friggin' disgrace. You're a friggin' disgrace. Friggin' disgrace. How dare he? How friggin' dare he? Man said, did he mean it? He brought up Dennis Bergkamp. Oscar, you should know yourself. Know yourself before you wreck yourself. Flipping hell.
This is the goal of the week. I don't know if you can see.
The Comoros one.
Wow. The Comoros.
Is this the Comoros one?
He scored a banger of a free kick, Brad. Guys, Tangama is the goal of the week.
Oh, James Ward-Prowse at Wolves. James Ward-Prowse's free kick at Wolves.
Does that count?
Wait, was that midweek?
It was during the week, midweek.
Guys, I have to go into the comments here because Taha saying Ziyech.
I'm saying
Ziyech. Iklas is saying Ziyech. Adrian saying Ziyech. C1 is saying Ziyech. The answer is Ziyech.
Where's he from?
Take the blue tinted glasses.
Ziyech from? Where's he from?
Morocco.
Okay, as long as the African gets it this week, I'm happy.
What do you mean, man?
Hakeem Ziyech has won it.
Guys, disgraceful behavior.
I like that. Naby's goal is good.
Disgraceful behavior. Disgraceful behavior.
Come on, man. It's got to be Hakeem.
I'm sorry. Ward-Prowse's free kick and Sargent's goal was better. As much as
we are a democracy.
I was talking levels about Ziyech's goal. Remember, I said postage stamp. I was all for it. It was a special delivery. However, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch that Sargent goal again. It was freaking phenomenal. Oscar, team of the week.
Oh goodness me, I've forgotten to even think about this one.
I'm giving it to Chelsea. Actually, I'm giving it to Chelsea because they're the only one that
get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered.
It was the only one that it was convincing. That would say that was like, yeah, they deserve to win.
Norwich, fam.
You could say Liverpool, but Liverpool had that VAR smear, and I was just like,
David's right, man. It's Norwich.
Norwich City, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Norwich. I forgot about Norwich.
They went to the Vicar and literally laid the smackdown. No way.
I forgot about Norwich.
Last isn't it? Norwich.
The thing is, though, Norwich. I'm going to sound like a hater. Norwich weren't even that good.
They were.
When you watch the game, they weren't even that good.
They were fine. But they still dominated that game.
They scored. The thing about Norwich is they scored a goal, and when it went in, I was like, did the guy even mean it? That's how I felt.
Yes, he meant it.
Shut up.
You're just a hater, bro.
Disgraceful human being. You're a
because
disgrace.
ginger. Oscar hates gingers.
It's because he's ginger. No, it's because he
hates
hasn't scored a goal. It's because he hasn't scored a Premier.
Oscar's 21. Leave the bloke alone. This guy hates Americans. He fucking hates Americans. Or he hates. He hates teams that give them a hard time. I don't know.
I don't hate gingers apart from Paul Scholes. I don't hate Americans. I just think that Sargent goal was a bit of a,
You're a disgrace. Brandon, come forward, bruv. He's a disgrace. I
agree.
Listen, dog.
Big up Adrian, bro. Man said Sargent sucks, though.
He does. He meant that. He meant it, but he does.
What is going on?
No, Pete, being 100%, Sargent's a horrible player, but he did mean those goals. He meant it.
Tell him to do it again. Tell him to do it next week.
He won't. He's dead. But he meant it, though.
Because we all know if Ziyech tries that again, he might could do it. He might.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is,
he meant it.
It will never happen again. It will never happen again, but he meant it.
I'll tell you what, Norwich are playing Crystal Palace at home next. So
those are the goals I can score in the playground when I don't know where the F
what to do with the ball. Oh come on, you lot are a shambles.
Nah, he knew what he was doing. He's just not.
So Norwich City got the team of the week, yeah?
Yes, that's fair.
And who's your player of the week? Who is your players of the week?
Do you want to give it to your boy Sargent?
I mean, he got a double. He got a brace.
He
got a brace.
By the way, we didn't mention Buendia's goal was lovely. Lovely finish. Yeah.
Every game lovely finish. Since, like, if it counts on this week, he has been on one. It's like Coutinho came and said, "Nah, you're not bumming me out of the team," and he's moved mad since.
Yeah, I'm getting better. But even Ramsey as well, bro. Ramsey's been hooping.
Boy, Ramsey's a player. I like him.
I like it.
All right, who's player of the week?
Abdi said Rashford. Get out of here.
Get out.
You make me sick. Adrian said, Alison, I can't stand these guys. These guys are making me sick.
Listen,
you know what? I'm going to see. Here's a toss-up between Hakim Ziyech and Sargent, because Sargent got a brace on the weekend, but Ziyech has got 2 good games in the last 2 games.
As I said,
I'd give it to Buendia personally.
Buendia giving it to. He has improved dramatically.
Where's he from?
Buendia's he's Argentine.
Hold on. Adrian said Allison won us the game. No, the referee won you the game, Adrian.
Not the referee. To be fair, it was VAR. Because the referee gave no penalty.
Yeah, that's true.
No penalty.
Yeah, the VAR didn't have the same ring to it, did it?
Ziyech can get it again, bruv. African.
I'm not mad.
I can't lie. I didn't representing his country. For goodness sake.
I said I personally pick him.
Hey, there's circumstances behind that, man.
African season, bro.
Americans are celebrating Black History Month next month. I think Sargent, for that reasoning, I can shoehorn him in.
Baraka said, as an American, Sargent sucks.
No, but Oscar, if you see,
Baraka, give me something.
He's not a good player.
Guys, Baraka's in Atlanta right now, and he thinks Sargent sucks.
I'm not saying he's a good player. I'm talking about in this weekend.
No, I understand
that brace on Friday Night Football under the lights, under half the lights.
But it's not him.
On national TV.
It's not him though.
Lady and gents, I need to do not that guy. Can we please pick?
Yeah.
So what is Ziyech is one flipping player?
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad.
Habibi, let's go.
This African bias is going to get us in trouble. I swear.
Sometimes you have to lean on other people in it.
Who's not that guy, David?
Okay, so we got a couple.
Where do we start? Where do we
go?
got
a couple. So this particular person has had a howler. Her ex done a huge favor. Went to see her ex, grabbed a certain tape, and delivered it to her, the last one that ever existed, and she started crying and that. But prior to that night, before she went and got it, she goes on to what? SNL and starts and mocks him on live television and kisses the person that she's currently dating in front of him. So, Kimberly Noel Kardashian, you're not that guy. You're not that girl. Sort it out, fam. That's the first one. That's the first one.
I tell you what.
Whoever this gentleman is, IC1, IC2, IC3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoever you is, bro. You do not on a Saturday afternoon, whatever time kickoff was, get a certain drone and fly over the stadium. You fly over the stadium, fully knowing well that a couple miles away there is an international airport, and you're
one of the biggest in the world.
One of the biggest and the busiest in the world. You got people who have taken their PCR test, stuck things up their nose just to get on this flight, and you're taking the absolute piss, bruv. You got fans in the stadium that are paid peas, they're trying to watch a game of football, but your donut head is you're moving equipment up and down in the air, bruv. Whoever you are, white, black, Asian, Latino, whatever, Latina, you're not that girl, and I hope you get arrested. And you're not that guy. Male or female, we don't know. All right, who else do we have?
Oh, come on, David.
Hold on. Oscar, you gave me one as well, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're into your tennis.
Why can't this sport just live? Why can't you live in 2022?
I was fuming.
It's 3 weeks into the new year. This sport.
Oscar, what time was this game? Right, what time was the match? This is Australia time.
UK time, I believe it was the match started. I want to say 9 a.m. I'll explain.
You've woken up. You're a huge fan of tennis. You've woken up.
Yep.
This 12 Australia's like 12 hours, whatever, and you woke up extra early just to watch this match.
Yep.
This is the women's match. It's 5-5 in the final set, and this channel decides to go
in the final set,
and you've decided to switch over to another sport, not football, not rugby, not NFL, not snooker, not cricket. Not even what is it? What's the other one? This posh one, where the man on the horse and
Polo.
Not even polo, not swimming.
Not golf.
You switched over, not even golf. You switched over to skiing, blood. Who the hell?
Howler. What channel?
Whoever was in that control room, the
PR.
producer, whoever, Eurosport UK.
Eurosport.
Bruv.
You've had a howler.
So I've woken up here. Obviously, I'm working from home.
Oh, what's a howler?
I've got meetings. I've got meetings upon meetings. Yeah, so I thought in the background of my meeting, let me flick on Eurosport, watch a bit of the tennis. I see Naomi Osaka's in a game. I was like, yes, let me watch this. Let me enjoy it. The set is pulsating, guys. It's back and forth. She won the first set. The other chick, I can't remember her name, the American lady, she won the second set. The final set, is tied at 5-5. All of a sudden, they go to a break. I'm thinking, cool. I'm in a meeting, yeah, on Zoom. So Teams.
There's no breaks.
I'm looking up. I'm saying, where's skiing on the TV? Like, when is this coming back? It's going to a tie break. Why are we not coming back? I flick over to the other channel. The other channel also has tennis, but it's flipping not Federer, Nadal's game. But they moved to skiing. I said, what is going on? I'm tweeting bare. I'm thinking, where is this game? They left it. It was done. I couldn't watch it.
It's a friggin' hell.
For those questioning why I'm drinking 7-Up, this was not my choice. Yeah.
Let me tell you guys. The Eurosport is the 7-Up to Sprite and Sky Sports. I'll tell you that right now. For free. A 7-Up.
I didn't even know Eurosport we had it. I thought you had to pay for it. It was only once I turned it on.
Nah, Eurosport's a classic channel still. It's a legacy channel.
The Euro goals. I remember the Euro goals back in the day. Oh, good stuff.
I ordered Sam's and they didn't have Pepsi, so it came with 7-Up.
Nah, you see, that's a fast food you can't trust. If you've got Tango over Fanta and if you've got 7-Up over Sprite, we have to bring you into question. We have to.
Nah, man, it is what it is, man. They didn't have Pepsi. What am I gonna do?
David, since we are in AFCON season, I can't believe you've missed this African out. What
did you do? I haven't been paying attention to AFCON, bruv.
No, it wasn't in the AFCON, but he can't shut his mouth. Ever since the day he left the Arsenal, okay, which was in 2009, by the way. 2009. He had the nerve to go on Sky, whatever, scumbag. He had the nerve to go on Sky Sports and say they were talking about Aubameyang's situation with Arsenal. Mm-hmm. Your mate, Emmanuel Adebayor, let's bring him forward. Because the guy said that Arsenal is a club that does not forgive.
That's facts.
Okay. It's not facts.
Guess what Adebayor?
Adebayor was in his last year at Arsenal was downing tools for his new contract. Okay, he was absolutely garbage. He went to Manchester City, he scores a goal, and he comes and he runs over to the Arsenal end like an absolute tool. Then he joins Tottenham Hotspur. We can't forgive. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
There's a difference as well because Arsenal actually are arguably one of the clubs who are overly forgiving.
No,
you're still about Arteta. If it's Arteta, yes, he doesn't forgive. But the amount of players for Arsenal that you kind of ignore certain things, that's a recent thing.
Lola, tell me how Xhaka's name could be that the
man is still here. Arsenal forgive.
And they're still clapping him.
In Adebayor's era, the amount of players that left Arsenal in that time and are hated by Arsenal's fan base for just simply leaving the club. Adebayor, he said himself, look, the club sold me and the fans are telling me that my mother washes elephants. I can't.
What did Wenger say?
But put it this way. Him is a whole fans thing. Wenger has never hated Adebayor.
Oh, but he didn't talk about Wenger in this interview.
He's talking about Arsenal as a whole. Arsenal fans are different.
Yeah.
They're not dickheads though, because
that's what he's talking about.
No, he was talking about Arsenal. He was specifically talking about the entire institution, as if he wasn't moving mad the entire time.
Oh man, look.
He moved mad the entire time. Oscar, if you go back in 09, and watch that season, that final season at Arsenal, it was a disgraceful performance. He was a shambolic human being to the football club.
How many goals did he score in his final season?
Not many.
Are you sure?
I don't remember teams.
Don't think about
08 goals, bro. He was a goal scorer for Arsenal. Don't get it twisted.
He was a goal scorer for Arsenal.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, in his final season, when he was missing chances and we were getting very frustrated with him. I remember we were booing him. We were booing him off the pitch because he wasn't performing well.
See, that's why
he wasn't doing well at all. But then he so why does he go to Man City? You can't talk about forgiveness when you go at Man City and run over to the Arsenal end, and then you join Spurs and jump in the North Bank. He jumped in North Bank.
He got booed. That's why he did it.
Oscar, there's a difference between Oscar, there's a difference between saying the club is unforgiving and the situation happened with the fans, because he went to City, did the whole thing because the fans were dickheads. Don't get me wrong, they would be
shout out Sam Lewis.
But then also the whole Spurs, there's enough things there to not want to forgive. Let's not pretend like there's not a whole.
He does what he wants.
Let's not pretend there's not like a whole thing as
Robin's
to reasons
birthday.
why you don't want to do it.
He does what he wants.
Why should we like him? He went to Spurs and he's at City and moving. Like, let's be serious, man. There's actually just for a reason to not actually want to like Adebayo. Me personally, I enjoy him because he played for Togo. That's a Yoruba man through and through. He's an absolute shithouse. He knows what he's doing. He's an absolute. He knows what he's doing.
I have to throw it to the comments because the comments are commenting as per usual. Adrian said, "Look, they said his dad washes elephants."
Yeah. So in terms of that, justifiable.
100% justifiable. Peter, allow it. They said his dad used to wash elephants. Peter, you're not deep in it though.
Yeah, that's mad.
This one's worse. Togo and Angola. We wish it was you. That's what we gave him when he was at Spurs.
And that's horrid.
Oscar, by the way, Oscar, you said that he scored 24 goals. Oscar, that was in his hot season. Okay, his last season at Arsenal, he scored 10.
Yeah. 10 and 20
in the league.
Right.
It's like a Z standard.
Can we go to AFCON, please?
We need to speak about the group stage champions. We need to talk about them.
The Knights.
Because
the Super Pigeons, forget the Eagles.
Nigeria are out. Nigeria are out. It's Robin's birthday. Nigeria are out.
Back to Niger. Nigeria.
Wow.
So I've never seen the timeline move so wild in a space of 3 days.
From Ghana's elimination.
From Ghana's
elimination to the Nigerian one. Twitter stopped working for a minute.
Wait.
I can't lie. One thing I will say, being an East African, one of the things I do enjoy watching from afar is the Nigeria-Ghana beef. Yeah. It's my favorite. It's my favorite derby. It's everything. And to be honest, I cannot wait for March 24th.
It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
It's 2 legs, I believe.
It's 2 legs, I believe.
24th. I've saved both the dates, guys. I know.
It's gonna be.
I'm well aware because it's beautiful. But guys, what happened? What happened to
do you know what happened?
Games.
Do you know what happened? I said it from the start of it. I was like, Nigeria are Nigeria. We are the most pompous of people. We are the most pompous of people, and so it will either end one or 2 ways: spectacular glory or spectacular failure. that's what happened. They got gassed, and also I don't care. I'm using George Buhari decided to now open his mouth after the fact. After we had been doing well, he had been away from the club, he had been away from the country, he didn't care about football. The second we leave the group stage, when he wants to come and endorse everything, and things go to hell. Oh my God, so much. He's a horrendous man.
Things go to hell.
On my life. My head was so hot that game. My head was so... It won't be they came on. I got a red card in the how many minutes?
Alex Iwobi. Listen, how did Nigeria win 3-3? Nigeria win 3-3 in the group stage. Tunisia won 1 game in the group stage. Okay, they won 1 game.
The one thing with Tunisia, if you watch them, they are defensively resolute. So I knew for a fact this was going to be a 1-goal game. And then the goal we gave away, I swear to God.
The goalkeeper, apparently he's everyone's future husband.
No, don't get me wrong. I can separate husband material from football, innit? I can separate husband from football because the husband side is there. The football side, Lord have mercy.
Why would you date someone who can't do his job?
Because he's pretty. Have you seen him?
I don't give a damn. What is going on here? You see? Hold that L, bruv. Hold that L, fam. Nonsense. He's cute. So he's cute. That's why he's in goal.
That's a genuine question. Would you date a trash keeper? That's a genuine question. How? But guys, before this game, the interviews this guy was doing.
No, I'm gonna pause you right there. It's from 2020. I'm gonna pause you right there.
That 2020. When he was on Nigerian Breakfast Club.
It was
2020.
It was before.
They asked him about his preferences. Man said, I like melanin. Wow.
What? Keep it black in it. Keep it ebony. Keep it ebony.
He did the best thing in the world. He's such a G, yeah? Because they said to him, what's your preference? He said, first of all, I don't have a type. I like all women. I like everyone, yeah? And then he said, specifically melanin, though. Melanin.
Keep it
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Get him out, bruv. Hold it. You see, Lola, and you lose that game to Gunnar because you have nonsense in goal, bruv. But it's cute. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
When you go out, when you don't qualify for World Cup.
He was on interviews talking about his type.
Before the tournament, it wasn't during.
Why are you telling us before the tournament? Why does that matter?
The question. They asked him a question. He was courteous enough to answer it.
And serious.
What's the problem?
Serious guy.
Could you imagine though? In the UK, this is happening. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Oscar. By the way, I know we're giving Niger the business. Oscar, we're giving Niger the business as if man's Ray Sherman, right? But listen. Ghana, did you see some of their training sessions?
Understand? If you saw my tweet, the man were dancing, taking yash instead of actually doing actual work.
I hear that still.
Ghana were actually dancing for training.
Their captain is Jordan. Is it Jordan or one of the IUs? I don't care which one it is. They're the same.
Both are a bad decision.
It's the good one. The good one's the captain.
The same man.
Who's the good one?
Who's the good one?
Huh?
Who's the good one?
Come on, guys. Jordan Ayew is trash. Jordan Ayew is horrible.
So the good one's the one in the championship.
Andre Ayew is better than Jordan Ayew. Yes.
Okay.
Listen. They're both the same guy.
That's their attacking force. The Ayew brothers.
Oscar, did you see the video? Did you see the video of them dancing?
God have mercy.
Did you see the video of them dancing?
I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this video.
You haven't seen it?
Hilarious.
No.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's a legit training session.
I tweeted it. I bet you have to mute that tweet. They would dance in a circle, doing up break. No, that's what they're doing.
No, I haven't. Roger Miller
on a serious country. Unserious.
I think Roger Miller. What the flip is going on?
Yeah. But do you know what?
No, but the Nigerian
Africans always make me laugh because how can all the Ghanaians make a space that says all Ghanaians join, just laugh and leave? I said, I cannot wait for the World Cup playoff. The World Cup playoff, I am there. I'm there, the neutral. It's going to be brilliant. Because one team is not going to the World Cup. And whoever isn't, is going to get fans.
I'm annoyed by that because I would like to see both nations in the World Cup.
Both there, yeah.
But this is excellent. This is better than the
WrestleMania.
Wait, hold on, guys, hold on. Why is there a player for the African nations, please?
Because they hate us.
No. This is how.
I don't care. As a whole,
it's only five African teams can go to the World Cup. Don't ask me about the
which is a farce as well, by the way.
It's a farce, yeah.
Isn't there 24 teams at this World Cup?
Ain't there more this World Cup?
So I think it's the next one. I think it's the one in America that is.
So this one is still 32.
I think it's still 32.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
And only 5 are African?
I think it's 4.
It's because how they split up. You know how there's only 10 countries in South America, so they only give 5 to them because it's proportion. Europe gets 13. Europe gets 13 because there's 55 countries.
I stand by saying
I don't get it. I don't think it. I don't get it. I don't think it's fair.
On my life, put them together. It's not that far off. I guarantee you have whatever they are down there in South America and AFCON. I guarantee you it's not as far as they're trying to pretend that AFCON is some kind of nonsense. There will be enough African teams that will bad up.
I think Asia gets like 3 or 4.
Asia gets too many. I don't care even if they got 3. No,
Europe gets the most. Europe gets 13.
Well, what, man? Who's playing? What was it? I'm seeing. It was Ukraine who, in my opinion, have one good player. Why are they there?
It's a farce.
But they can all go through, and in the upcoming World Cup, it's going to be either Egypt or Senegal, rather than it being both. It's going to be Algeria or this. You know, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen both in there. I looked at the matchups and I was like, man, there's so many good teams that are going to go out because of their opposite each other, which is horrible.
Right, before you,
Yeah.
I saw a comment before talking about Jamaica. You are not being World Cup in how long you want to bring your country disappear.
Actually, yeah. My guy was trying to say Bun Africa, and he bringing up Jamaica as the something.
Tell me when Jamaica was last in the World Cup if we want to talk.
Get out of here.
Bro, I last saw Jamaica in the World Cup getting piped by who? Was it France 98 the last time they were there?
The man were wearing string vests.
I swear to God, they recently got battered by someone 5-0. So I don't want to be hearing anything about Jamaica talking about football.
I said they were in string vests. These man.
I can remember when Nigeria was last in the World Cup. So
with mangoes and friggin' weed.
Oh my guys,
it's all mad.
My country are shameless in there. I'm gonna bypass that. I don't know who said it, but I'm gonna bypass it. My country are both unserious and arrogant.
We're all in the shallow end.
At least I can say my country has won AFCONs. We won the Olympics when we beat Argentina. Them nonsense people over there. We've won big things in it. So certain countries don't come from Nigeria. We're nonsense banter, but don't move too quick because we will slap you.
Yeah, you can't put Jamaica, man. You can't do that.
Man were doing praise and worship sessions while the others were training.
Actually,
right now,
I'm gonna look at the North American qualifications and see.
AFCON is a vibe though, because it'll be praise and worship in the stands. Everyone's eating, it's banner, everyone's enjoying themselves.
The thing is, I've got to go back to work and tell people like why they should watch. And every time we put, I know the buggy, the guy was it the hospital guy? Was it the buggy that they ran over? They ran over somebody with a buggy. You couldn't make this up.
I wasn't African.
Okay, so
people are just playing clips of any African game.
So in the CONCACAF qualification for the World Cup, only 3 spots. At top is Canada with 16 points, United States second with 15, and Mexico third with 14 points. I don't know, by the way.
Only Mexico needs to go to the World Cup. Them other two need to stay there.
Yeah. So they've got another 4 games to go. Third place is on 14 points. How many points? Jamaica are 7 points behind qualification.
With them, these doors
I was hearing Antonio's there now, so they got a World Cup charge.
I will. They need to make 7 points up in the next 4 games.
Hey, Damari Gray's income as well, innit?
Right. Damari Gray. Yo.
Hey, well, whilst we're on this way, Cho, you're going to Ghana, stop teasing that country. Pick them. You're teasing them every single time you go back. Pick them. You're not playing for England. Pick Ghana.
Yeah, but go play for your country. Go play for Freeman. Ban England, bro.
Same thing. I'm looking at because Nigeria's biggest issue is midfield. We ain't got no controllers. Eze and Elise, stop messing around.
Stop playing games.
I've seen your names. Your name is Eberechi Eze.
I hate to you. These kids want to play for England, man.
Ban that, wow.
It's not sad on myself because do what you want, but you just have to be realistic. Look at the queue. Are you getting past these people?
This is what I'm
saying.
Answer is no. It's partly because of like you're not going to get it, and also partly, realistically speaking, rather England Euros, the closest they got to the final they lost, or a country in Africa where I feel like you're going to win more. Like especially like people like Eze, I feel like you're more likely to get something decent out of playing for Nigeria than you are going to play for England. Yeah. So in my opinion, play for Nigeria. Them man will like you, and you actually get to ball out. I don't have to see Iwobi again. It's a win-win.
Big up Adrian. Cho needs to wait until Ghana qualify, then you switch allegiances. That's what you do.
Or help them qualify. Imagine if Cho's playing against them. Obviously, I don't want it, but imagine it's Cho who's the winner that gets Ghana to the World Cup beating Nigeria.
Cho's doing the Samuel Eto'o, man. He's like, you don't qualify. I'll play in the tournament.
He ain't got the expertise for that.
Right. Breaking news for that, Jabron. Sky Sports is reporting that Watford are close to appointing Roy Hodgson as new head coach. I thought
Roy would have retired.
I thought Roy's done with the game.
Yeah.
Boy, he's not done with the game.
Boss like Endo said, get off Jamaicans, Clark, man. You man can't kick ball to save your lives.
You got
onto Nigeria, so we just have to fact check.
Wait.
They're sponsored by Clark. Get out of it.
Robin, what's their version of AFCON called?
Is it CONCACAF?
Oh, it's the Gold Cup.
Televised? It's not
It's the
televised.
Gold Cup.
No. It's CONCACAF, but they're in that as well, and Gold Cup. They won neither, so don't talk.
They won the sound clash before the match. That's what they won.
Just stick to Sting. You know what it was? Just have Sting and friggin' do your Olympics. You know what I mean? You'll be all right.
Yeah, you might have athletics, man. Enjoy that. We got something else. Leave it.
To be fair, the Kenyans as well, blood. You know what I'm saying? The East Africans love a long
you've got
distance.
exactly.
The long distance.
Long distance.
Certain nations have
10,000 meters, bruv. You
We
got
got
that,
our
bruv.
thing, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got that. We've got that.
We've
got
got
that.
any man, bruv. Man, try to bring what's her face. Paula Radcliffe. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro.
Hella fake age uncles playing in that competition.
They will still back you up. So what now? I bet they can. Nigeria can run it back with Igalo and Musa and bring back Jonathan Mikel. He will still be like Jamaica.
You know how I feel about these ages, blood, because the ages are not aging. I'm telling you right now. It's
What's
not
my
real.
man from Somalia? What was my man's name, bruv?
I can't remember.
Gabriel Salisi, bruv.
Wasn't that thingy Ethiopia? Was he Somalian?
Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Wrong country. My
Gabriel
bad.
Selassie.
I think Somalia ain't got.
My bad. Sorry.
Paula Radcliffe. This is a girl who done a dump in the marathon. I still can't forget that.
When you gotta go, man.
I love it, blood. She literally took a dump during a marathon, man. Do you know how bad that is, man?
Hey, the thing is, we've all had like embarrassing moments in our lives.
Nature called and she answered. It happened to her.
That's mad. That's mad. Like you know, like have you ever thought of something embarrassing that you've done, but nobody knows? It's just you that did it. Yeah. The whole world knows that you halfway through the marathon, you was like, yeah, I can't hold it.
It was knocking on the door, boy. It was knocking on the door.
Someone
said they saw a Nigerian player in an under-17s tournament enter a taxi with his wife.
Hey, learn how to game the system, innit? If you can game it.
Hey, bro, I swear Foden had a wife and kids at 17, bro.
Exactly.
Nah, for real.
That's ruining Grealish's career.
Don't
try to put Somalia into you lot's beef.
It was mistaken identity.
However, if we made a team of people in the UK, we'd do bits. Hey, no one would pass, man. You know what talking about?
Oh god!
Nah, man.
Hey, the stereotypes are mad, blood. Hey, they are so mad.
I must have to bring a team with chunks up front.
Oh my god!
All I'm saying is the Ghana game. Osimhen, he'll be back as an actual striker because on that Nigerian game.
Oh, he's so
the one
good.
we brought on Sadiq. That is a gate man. He's not a footballer.
Question.
Listen.
Where is the second leg? Is it in Ghana or is it in Nigeria?
I think it's Nigeria.
I think it's Nigeria. I think it's
Nigeria.
Because that's the one we need to concentrate on.
Ooh, I'm not sure actually.
Hey,
I just saw Nigeria and Ghana. I was like, oh, it's gonna be fun. I didn't see which way it was.
Champions League. This is gonna be fantastic.
Oh, this is big thing.
It's gonna be. I expect Dennis to prostrate and say sorry because both Watford and Dennis were moving back. He must come back. Osimhen
will be back.
Osimhen will be back, and that's an actual striker we have, rather than having that other man there just running around moving that one area boy. Osimhen will now be there, an actual striker.
Is the Wobie red card? Is he banned from that?
Does he start? I don't check. Doesn't he start?
I said, how could your ban be carried over from the last tournament? That's crazy.
No, I think it was a straight red, so it probably is going to be a ban, but he doesn't start. I don't care.
Abdi said, brother, you man have Peter in DM, Robin at right back. Stop it. Shanks is better than everyone on this panel.
Bro, I told you, bro, I'll be the centre half, but I'll be kicking Chunks, bro. I'll be kicking him in his knees.
Adrian said, Abdi, watch me in the 6.
Well, Adrian's son, isn't it?
Yeah.
That man tried. I mean, who's that guy? That guy on the team on the TL got Sierra Leone got cooked though. Because of him, everyone was cooking Sierra Leone when they lost. Even though it was supposed to be like a nice, heartfelt, like underdog kind of backing. But like TL guy, I can't remember his name. he got
I know the person you're talking about.
Because it was like he came out and was like, before the tournament, was like saying, "Hey, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, come take your things, come outside." It's like, see, now you got a country cook, now you're out.
Hey, imagine David's the goal. David will actually be in goal. That's the thing.
I'm in goal, bruv. You're not scoring, cuz.
Yeah.
nothing's getting past me in the DM, boy. I'm hacking legs, blood.
Like, as an actual, is there like a known like
former Arsenal? Former
That's
Arsenal.
the end of top 4 podcast, guys. Thank you for coming.
It wasn't a diss. It was a genuine
Former Arsenal. Let's see how far your knowledge goes back, Lola. Do you remember Chris Kiwamia? What?
I sort of remember that.
They ready? Are they ready?
I swear there was someone recent. Am I thinking of a different game?
Nah, they
doesn't. Who's the other Ugandan?
They ain't been no.
Nah.
One that plays in Scotland.
Guys,
I
know who you're talking about. I
think he was at some club, like Dundee, one of them man there.
Yeah, but I could have sworn there was a Ugandan that was like sort of like a decent league that he was at. Oh, maybe I was just saying something else.
Our league,
are you dumb, blood? Boss like, bruv, I will chop you in the middle of the park, bruv. I just bring man down, bruv.
There's nothing wrong with playing for.
Bro.
There's nothing wrong with playing in Scotland. Aribo plays in for Rangers, and he's a very good player in my opinion.
I love the fact you said in my opinion.
He's a very good player.
I don't know, bruv. Lola, I don't know if we've got anyone that good that plays for the Vipers, for the Police, Bright Star.
Is Express still there?
I think Express is still there, bruv.
And SC Villa. Don't forget SC Villa.
Bruv. You know, it's AFCON, in it. Sometimes all you need is a bit of PMP and look at Moses Simon was moving mad the entire tournament.
Man was saying Moses Simon is better than Cho.
If you watch it, you understand because when watching the
AFCON games, I watched the group stage games for Nigeria, all three of them.
He was, especially and when you think about the pictures, the pictures were a bit bubbly. He was moving mad the entire game. I was like,
hey, listen, there is a team called Uganda Revenue Authority. What is
that? That is a typical Ugandan football team's name. That is classic.
Oh my god.
Classic.
Ugandan training sessions would be hilarious, bro. Boss Anderson, Ugandan.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Big lie.
That's not a lie.
Listen, we are everywhere. We are everywhere, but you only notice if you actually are Ugandan. No. We are everywhere.
No, but like we know bare Ugandans, obviously, but in comparison to like Niger and Ghana and Jamaica and all these other places, there's not that many Ugandans about, bro.
No, I'm not saying that we're the most common African country, but we're there. I can tell you that for sure.
Nah, man, you find like one.
I mean, I grew up with a Ugandan family. They lived like opposite me. We grew up with the same school. That's the
we're everywhere.
Okay.
We move in silence, you know.
It was just like one family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that one place. Like sometimes I'll go work in a new place and I'll meet one Ugandan, but that's not like there.
But then I would say though, the older I got, the more I know of the countries. Because growing up, it was Nigeria and Ghana. That's all I was. Obviously, I'm bare Caribbean people, mainly Jamaicans. And then Somalis obviously were about. And then randomly, the older I got, I started seeing Congolese people pop out. I was like, where were you before?
Yeah.
I didn't
know
there was Congo? A single Congolese people at all.
It's because they all came from Paris, really Euro stuff. That's why.
That's crazy.
No, I'm being serious.
No, but legit, they popped out of nowhere. And it's like they were everywhere after. It's like, what? I was so confused.
There was Africans in my school.
If you go to Paris, if you go to Paris, they're just there.
Oh, yeah, they're francophone country, they're francophone in it, but even still, it was just kind of like, it was like a burst of like, oh wow, there's bare Congolese people I never noticed before.
Yeah.
But to answer the question, boss, like, yes, I have been to
Nigeria. Of course we have. Of course we all have.
I should have gone inside. I don't know why I didn't. I should have gone inside the Mandela National Stadium, bruv. I don't know why I didn't.
Yeah, man. Plenty of man.
Shout out the Somalis.
Somalis
everywhere. I had to go through Wembley to get to school, man. The Somalis were all over my bus.
Yeah, for real, it was on fleek.
Walia, bruv, everywhere.
There was, you know what I'm saying? East London, you know what I mean? They're everywhere, cousin.
Beef one, you beat them all, you know.
Anyway,
facto, bro.
Shall we end the pod?
Yeah,
and we'll discuss it.
Yeah, man. We've done a 3-hour bonanza. That's what you get from us. There is no football next week, is there? For 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, there isn't. Unless I think there's some like international stuff, but nothing.
Yeah, it's international break. It's an impromptu international break, so all the teams can catch up that got their games postponed.
So question:
like Brazil.
There's 1 weekend off, right, and then it goes back to normal again, or is there another weekend off?
I think there's a game at February something.
No. Yeah, first weekend of February 4th, I think. Yeah, some games come back. Like this whole gap is literally about everyone catching up. Literally.
Do you know the first set of games are in midweek? They're not even on a Saturday. I think there's only one game on Saturday, like at 6 o'clock on a Saturday. It's random, and then after that, it's all midweek fixtures, and then we're back to normal.
Do you want to know what game that is?
Yeah, Watford or something.
Burnley against Watford, 6 o'clock.
Both of them lose, man. Both of them need to lose. Find a way to lose. A pair of them. Just go away.
And there's got to be hella games redone in it. There's still games that.
I'll tell you what, though, Roy Hodgson at Watford is a nice meeting. It's a nice meeting.
Is it? Roy, retire, man. I like you. Retire. You're old. Stop it,
guys. If we let Peter go, he'll talk about Roy Hodgson at Watford for another half.
Get it at the end.
We
just pray for their relegation.
Thank you very much.
It's FA Cup weekend. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I got you. That's what the weekend is.
I think our weekend's trash, man.
We're not in it, so I don't give a damn anymore.
That's basically
I'm watching to see Flo play. That's about all I care about that game.
Oh, Middlesbrough watch, yeah?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, for Middlesbrough, yeah, okay, cool. I was thinking Arsenal's out. Where's he gonna play?
Don't worry, mate. Lola, don't worry. David, don't worry. We're gonna sign 2 players by the end of the window.
It'll be Jovic and freaking some other one from somewhere.
No. Did you not hear that? Did you not? Yeah. I was gonna say, who's the person that you guys have been chasing?
Dusan Vlahovic.
Yeah, I just seen something about Juventus. I've just seen Juventus. Juventus have come in.
I called that time ago, but everyone.
Don't worry.
The most embarrassing.
Don't worry. Arthur Melo as well. Arthur Melo is gonna be here as well. Don't worry.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching the top 4.
Of course, as per usual.
We pod when we want. It's Robin's birthday. We pod when we want.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us on the Top 4 podcast. Oscar, give it to me. Big up to everybody. You can catch the Top 4 podcast on the Twitter, on SoundCloud,
shout
on
out
Instagram.
Sam Lewis, though. Hey, you missed it, Pete, bruv. We met Sam Lewis in the flesh.
Yeah, we met Sam Lewis live in the flesh, bro.
What? Go on. What?
At Robin's drinks, man. Come on, cuz.
Oh, what? Yeah. Sam was on the tab, yeah.
He was on the tab,
yeah. All right then. Big up to everybody that locked in.
The building. Big up Eve, bro.
Hold tight, Josh in the building. Big up to everybody that's watched. Shout out to AD.
Shout out Lola still.
We got Lola, special guest as per usual. Top notch.
Come on, you onions. Come on.
David, the West Ham fan. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. I'll be back next Monday, guys. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Listen, do we need an international break? We've been podding constantly every Monday.
Do you know why I think we might? Because next week is it nothing on, and then the week after FA Cup. So it's 2 dead weeks. Like it's up to you, man. We'll discuss it in the group chat. If something wild happens, then maybe deadline day goes a bit crazy, innit?
Oh, we've got the final AFCON as well, so we might get some views.
Live watch along for the AFCON final.
Yeah. Lola in, Ernest out.
Ernest out. But yes, big up to Lola in the building, and big up to everybody who's been watching on Top 4 podcast. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe. With that, people, we are out. Fun rent.
That, bruv?